things happen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another week of Descent into Avernus. Per usual, I'm Kylie.
I'm Mallory.
And this is Homebrews and Homebodies. We are getting very close to hitting affiliate status. So if you are here, if you're lurking, there's no problem with that. If you enjoy what you're watching, please give us a follow. I think we are 11 followers away from hitting affiliate status. And once we hit affiliate status, we can do more for you. We can pre-record things and upload them for you. We can...
Emotes.
Yeah, we can do emotes. We can do custom alerts and random things like that, and make things a little more viewer friendly, so you guys can interact a little more than just in the chat. So if you like us, give us a follow. If you've got friends that you think would be into our shenanigans, shoot them a message, tell them to give us a follow. We just need 11 more and we will hit that lovely affiliate status. Next week, just a little bit of housekeeping business. Next week we will be here. We will be streaming. Oh, hi, Diana. The lovely Diana Restrepo from the DAT Network is watching us for a little bit. Thank you for that. And thank you for the follow. We will be streaming next week. It may not be Descent into Avernus. We do have a couple cast members who have some theatrical responsibilities next Thursday that they have to take care of. So we may do a one-shot. We may, I don't know. It's going to be something. It won't just be our full campaign like we usually do. But there will be...
I've advocated for two different ideas, both of which I think are lovely.
That is very true. A lot of them, we may end up delving into Candlekeep a little bit, which I'm excited about. So, yeah, so keep that in mind. We will still be here. It'll just be a little bit different. So you'll have to wait one more week to find out about if we ever hit level 5.
Yeah, Ryan. How about level 5?
Speaking of Ryan, how about we hop to Ryan, and he can explain what we did last time, which got us out of the house, but still not to level 5. It's still not to level 5.
That house is actually hell. That's the trick of the campaign.
All right, take it away.
That's it. That's the secret. They've actually been in hell this entire time. The house is it, and they're never escaping. It's like that one movie, The Room, or no, not that one. What is it? I don't know. Something with the hotel and the Cusack. That one.
1408.
So, last time, after clearing out the treasury and confronting Thavius Krieg, they had discovered a secret ritual room of some kind with a stone circle on the floor and a 9-pointed star. And a couple of them were trying to suss out the meaning. I believe it was Cora first, was asking if Zariel was present and got a bright flash of light, just momentarily, like a blink. From there, they were ambushed by some cultists on either side of the room and another room that Giz and Jade had gone into, kind of a two-way ambush that Giz brilliantly blockaded on their end with a flaming bottle of liquor, because of course. So they made relatively short work of the cult there. Those were the last holdouts in the basement. Party didn't know this, but they were basically forced into combat by their leaders after hearing the sounds of fighting devils and the Duke herself and everything else. They didn't really want to be there, but that's the consequence of being in a cult. Let's see, they found Krieg's bedroom and woke him up to question him there a bit. He still is saying that he has no involvement with the Duke beyond being brought there to figure out what's going on with some treasure that was in that shield specifically that they had found. And the party is still not buying a word of it. They wouldn't let him have his holy symbol because they're meanies, and he was trying to prove that he could do magic and was a cleric.
He's full of shit.
Meanwhile, Cora in another room was trying to use that circle to communicate with whoever Zariel is, and had some very limited success. Cora cut her palm open, bled on it a bit, and managed to pull out some kind of smoke apparition out of the ground. Like there was some sort of humanoid form that was there, but nothing really came of it. After finally leaving the basement, Jade was the first one out who saw Captain Zaj, who was a flaming fist mercenary that they'd met in our first couple sessions.
The
where
symbol
we were not
still
live. That's right. It was. Thank you. Yeah, they had they had Rhea, actually. It was Via that asked Rhea to cut the stone up with her sword, which she did. Stop the magic from working immediately. So they came back outside and met up with the Flaming Fist, who was there to kind of quell the anger of the town, or the home guards, after they had put out a fire, started, of course, by Giz. They had met up with Commander Liara Porter, who'd come to kind of take control of the city over Zaj, and talked a little bit with their rescuee from prison in the basement, Fallister Fisk, about making the journey to Candlekeep to find out more about what's going on with the artifacts they've recovered. He's still trying to find a puzzle box, which, unbeknownst to him, Tink has in her possession.
Unbeknownst to everyone.
Yeah,
unbeknownst to everyone.
everybody.
True. And
You
we
know,
left off.
Yep.
We left off with our party returning to their more or less home base at this point at the Elf Song Tavern in the lower city to get some much needed rest after clearing out that adventure. What happened last time?
Some was a big one.
It was. Oh, I gotta fix you. You're
Back
out
in
of
my
frame.
back on there. Poor Ryan.
But if we want to, do we want to
Introduce ourselves.
introduce ourselves? Also, I'm fixing you. Don't stop moving. Sit where you're comfortable.
Okay.
Todd, any side, right?
I'm trying to fix this light too.
There we go. Fixed you.
It's fine.
If everybody, also, I always forget when we do the spiel in the beginning. This is a spicy channel. I drop the F-bomb all the time. So if that's a little too spicy for you, I understand. But
And get the fuck out!
yeah,
But we love you.
we love
and we're
you,
not that
but the door's fucking that way. So, so there's that warning. Also, let's do our introduction again, since we have some new visitors this week.
Where are we starting?
You, because you're
me.
at the top of the screen.
I always forget that that's where I put myself when I designed this. Hi, my name is Mallory Mize, but most people on the internet call me Moxie, so you can feel free to do that. I play Jade, who is a Tabaxi assassin, and that's about the long and short of it. The only things that she wears that aren't black are a puka shell that she stole off a man that tried to kill her, and some brooch, and that's it. So she's perfect and wonderful, and my favorite character I've ever played.
Hi, I'm Naeem. I play the character of Cora, who is a Yuan Ti pureblood and an aberrant mind sorceress.
My name is Kylie. One of my handles that you will see at times is Viking Mermaid. I'm playing Vianola, otherwise known as Via, who is a College of Eloquence bard, and is a proficient violinist, and tends to just run her mouth whenever she can.
Hi, I'm Drew Beasley, and I'm referred to on the internet a lot as Hey Asshole, and I play King Gizzard, the Lizard Wizard. I'm a, her laughing kind of broke me for a second. I am a divinity wizard, which means that Giz drinks and knows things. or just has drunken premonitions. He also likes to use his bodily functions in a very functional manner.
He means
So
pooping, by
we
the
have
way.
fun with that here.
Don't forget your partner in crime.
Yeah, I was about
Cool
to
rattlesnake
not
familiar named
mention me.
Stu, who was
Oh,
also used as a stoomerang.
but I'm also your partner in crime.
Team Jizz, all up in your face.
All day, every day.
Hello, my name is Tiffany. I play the character of Tink. She is a tiefling artificer, and her construct, his name is B. He is ginormous. He looks kind of like Anubis. And I have a little homunculus. His name is Frank. He looks like a pocket watch. He is very helpful. Yeah.
We love Frank.
Frank is awesome.
Yeah, I want to fight sometimes, but we love Frank.
I want Frank and Stu to have like their own adventure at some point. Just have to like.
That's the one shot of the century.
That's
Oh my
Frank, somebody
And
plays
Slobber Chops. Just Slobber Chops can join.
Slobber
Frank
Chops,
and
Frank and
Okay.
Stu go
Hold
on
on.
an adventure.
Since Rhea's our pet, can she be one of them too, just for no reason?
Rhea leads because she's like the only person that's a person. And then
yeah,
Stu
we have a companion.
and Slobber Chops.
She's
The one
like,
shot of the
she's
Guys,
like the
like-
person in the Muppet movie.
Michael Caine.
yes.
Yes.
Puppy is Michael Caine. For sure.
Is Michael Caine like wearing a
She's at
wig?
the
to look
level
like...
something fighter. She's
Oh God.
a human.
She is a human.
Yeah.
Kit. Oh my goodness. You're all over my cards. This is new kitten. Her name is Shadow, and she's very nosy.
Oh, I've got Bronte right beside me. So when you see a cattail, I'm sorry.
Wait, broccoli?
Bronte,
Oh, that's better.
This is my fuzzy little guy.
More broccoli?
the DM
Just
of
saying,
our
Muppet Born campaign coming soon.
Yay!
ready to be Dixie, man.
So Ryan, I will have you know that broccoli is an amazing name for a cat. I think
True.
that would be hilarious.
I told Kylie I wanted to get a dog named Bacon, and she shut me down.
No.
Yeah. That's amazing.
She said it was a
So-
really good name for a dog, and I was like, but I'm not naming a pig Bacon. So like I'm. Oh.
I think that would be hilarious, honestly.
You got to do it.
I want to name the
Have a
dog Bacon.
pig named Bacon.
Crispy bacon.
We have We have a game to play, y'all. I could
Two
literally sit here and talk like this all day.
Ryan, what are we doing?
What are you doing? We'd left off with you returning to the elf song, so where are we going from there?
Well, I told my nice friend,
Oh, is that what he is now?
my nice
Mm.
friend,
Mm.
probably after many a bottle of nice wine, and other things, that he now owns his house, and that we may have murdered his whole family. But,
Routine extermination.
you know, but they're no longer trying to take the city to hell, so I think we did a good job.
Good.
You know. So yay, you're an heir now.
Yeah. Thinks for a moment. It says, well, they never much liked me anyway. Never much like them.
They did try to kill you multiple times.
True, true. I
Um,
suppose I'll take the house.
There was a little bit of damage to the house. I told him to not set things on fire, but Giz set part of the second floor on fire. I think the gods got it all taken care of, but it may need a bit of restoration.
Jade shouts from the other side of the room. It was necessary.
Was it?
It really
Yes.
wasn't. It really wasn't. And we did, I will not lie, we did take a lot of your wine. That was mostly for me. But, you know, it's fine, right? That's fine.
I suppose can always make more.
Good man.
And I'm just gonna walk by and drop off a bottle of that wine that I have, because I'm the one that held all of it. I'm just gonna drop it on the table and walk away.
Have we long rested?
You have not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going straight to sleep. I'm just gonna like
I
get a
mean-
room and just crash.
I'm
Just pass
going
out.
to have fun times, but then I'm going to sleep.
Is my friend here?
Let's see.
That you don't know. Can you ask his name this time, please?
I feel awkward now. It's been months. We've slept together multiple times. I've never asked his name.
You could just be like, "Oh, let's play 20 questions. What's your name?" First question.
Well, that's one way to do it.
What's your favorite color? Also, what's your name?
Here.
As you're looking around the dining space of the tavern, he does catch your eye in one corner.
Cool. Now I gotta figure out how to ask his name. Dad got it.
Playing a game of cards with a couple other people.
Instead of going up to him, I'm gonna go to the barkeep and ask for a drink and say that it's on his tab. And so when they ask for the name, I'm just gonna point and act like I'm too drunk to know what his name is.
Okay.
And they'll give it to me.
They probably just go off of what people look like.
Well, I'm hoping that he's dropped his name to the barkeep
Why
at some
don't you
point.
just ask the barkeep? We
Because-
pay them handsomely.
Yeah.
Hey
That's
Ryan,
fair. Actually, can I just ask the barkeep? I have a ton of money. I can just pay them off. I forget that I'm so, like, I've got a crap ton of money.
We've got so much money.
I have a ridiculous amount of money because I'm the National Bank of Jade.
Yep.
Cool.
Did you ask them?
I'm getting ready to after I take a drink of my own booze as I go up to get fake booze. I'm just gonna go up to the barkeep and go, "Hi. So this is awkward. Obviously, you know that I have slept upstairs for quite some time now with my adventuring party, I guess is what we'll call them, because I don't really think I don't know if I should call them friends. That's a existential crisis for another moment. If I'm just going to slide 10 gold, 20 gold, yeah, 10 gold is fine. If I just give you this, can you supply me with the name of that very handsome drow over in the corner?
Sure. That's Oust.
Got it.
Ryan,
That
check
makes-
your messages.
Subtract that. 796. Got it. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to Al and go, "Hi.
Before you do that, when you turn around, you see that I'm over talking to this man.
To my man?
Yes.
That got it, you right, man.
Hold
He's
on.
on the phone.
Because I'm going to get his full name and what he's been doing in the town. So that way, as we come back together, I'm going to tell you what his full name is and why he's here.
Okay, that's fair. You're the best.
While you went to go try and pay someone
Hi,
off.
Jade and Via. Look, Jade only knows how to solve things with
Via
money.
has no problem just walking being like, "Hello, what is your name?"
And that's why I rely on Via for most of my communication.
And you'll hear why. That's lovely. Have a wonderful evening. And then I walk back home and be like, "By the way, his name is, what was it, Faust?" Did we-
Oust.
Ow.
Like Faust, but with
I was
no
like,
F.
I was like,
No F.
are we going literary now? He's Faust. His name
Don't
is
sign anything.
Oust,
Shit.
and I'm not sure why he. What is he doing in town?
He's here to keep a low profile, make some quick money as, whatever kind of odd job or cut purse he needs to be.
Okay. So basically he's in a lot of He may run in a lot of your circles, but he keeps it a little bit more above board. So
And I think that's fair. Yeah, I remember now helping pay off his gambling debt because I have a lot of money,
You
and
did.
he scratched behind my ears and told me I was pretty. I'm just gonna go over to him and I'll go, "Hi, I've really missed you. Wanna just go upstairs for the night?"
He looks up and, yeah. Excuse me, fellas. Puts down his cards and stands up at the table.
Bye, boys. And I'm gonna take Oust upstairs, and we'll do what we do, and then I'll take a long rest after that.
Are you gonna leave him?
Iz
a
runs
nice
over, picks
note?
up his cards, and starts playing with
I'm
them.
gonna leave him a nice note if it's the premises again. That's the only reason.
Hell
I
yeah.
You can at least put his name on it this time.
Now I can, yeah. Instead of saying, "Give this to the pretty drow man that leaves my room."
To whom this may concern.
There's a really pretty man with silver hair, and he's wearing purple. And last night at the bar, he told me I was pretty. Give this to him. That's all I have.
Love it. So,
It's real easy to get to Jade's heart. I'm just saying, I'm not hard to please. I'm a cat.
who else is doing what while you're there?
I start
Tink,
drinking
Oh, you
House
go.
Friends completely under the fucking table. Like, I completely control whatever they were doing and turn it into my game. It's like, now we drank the whiskey and we drank it again.
So you're
That's
just getting
fantastic.
everyone drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see that he's getting everyone drunk before he goes upstairs?
Probably not,
Damn it. Okay, never
because you're
mind.
going immediately, and it's going to take him a minute to do that.
I'm passing around flaming shots and setting them on fire with my breath.
That's terrifying.
I think it's great. It's the best.
Quick, before it eats the club.
Oh boy. So, thank you. Any special
yeah.
plans?
Tink will just go to bed after grabbing like 3 bottles of wine at the bar.
There it is.
You don't want to waste the good stuff yet. I don't want to waste
Jesus.
the good stuff yet because I know how much you like it. So
You're not-
I'll drink the bar wine. You
We'll
know.
drink the bar wine and give them way too much money for the shitty wine.
But I'm figuring we're going to be on the road soon and we might want the nice wine, so I might as well pay for wine while it's available.
That is true. We also may have a very nice new place to hang out soon.
That's fair.
So, you know.
And assuming there's more wine left in the basement that someone didn't uncork.
Oh, there's lots.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah, I was only allowed
Yeah.
to take so much.
Yeah,
There's a
but
whole cellar.
I grab 3 bottles and then I go to sleep and then I wake up early and then I can do stuff because I have to switch spells.
True.
Oh, I have to set my spells.
Yeah.
I'm invisible, by the way, but still.
And I
here.
have like a list of things that I
Same.
want to do once I wake up, so I'm just gonna type those to you, Ryan, because sorry,
Okay.
I'm an artificer. I'm so
Beginning
sorry.
is a little chaotic. That's okay.
I don't have to prepare anything because I'm a rogue who doesn't use magic.
So I'm gonna switch.
I guess after I finish off all of House Friends, I walk up to the barkeep and I just say, "All right, I guess I'll take a crate then." And I try to buy a crate of whiskey.
We have a stupid amount of money.
Sir, can you
Oh yeah,
carry
a
that?
dumb amount of money.
Like, okay,
Just
just slide over here.
everybody, the bank current total is at 200 platinum, 796 gold, 30 bars of what's it called?
Electra.
Yeah, Electrum ingots we got last time, and 17 silver. And it is all on my person at all times, so don't let me die.
I mean, if you die, I'll just take it.
We'll just loot you. Yeah.
That's
Fair.
fair. I can't even say anything. Jade would do the same to you. It's all right.
So, a crate of whiskey.
Trust me, I fucking need it. My powers don't work on these fuckers. I need something else.
All right.
You have no context to that, but I feel like you'll get enough of it.
You want higher quality or just
The bottom shit.
buy in bulk? Okay.
The bottom
that's-
shit.
You're
We'll call
getting
it 10
well
gold
whiskey
pieces.
from a fucking tavern. A crate of well whiskey is 10 gold pieces.
Weird.
As many as you want. I have all the money in the world, and quite frankly, using it on whiskey does not seem like the worst endeavor I've done yet.
That's
Go
gotta
for
be
it.
the shittiest whiskey.
It's not good.
Absolutely. But he doesn't care.
I mean, to be fair,
just
he
pulls
used
out
it as a Molotov cocktail last time, so it's fine.
Iz pulls out a few blood-covered coins from whenever they were at the casino and just pushes them across the bar. Don't worry, it's not my blood.
The first time I've seen blood on coins in this place.
Oh, this ain't the last time you're gonna see some blood money from me.
Oh, all right. Your crate's there on the side of the bar. Good luck.
I just pick up and just up to the room.
It's like the absolute most you can carry.
Yep. I put it in the bed and I snuggle it, and like in the fetal position is how Giz falls asleep,
You're gonna have
suckling
to be-
on an open bottle.
Oh,
Treat
God.
yourself, right?
I'm going to have the
Big-
one nice bottle of wine, but I'm going to grab probably 2 other bottles of wine from the bar. And then I'm going to go back over to my friend and be like, well, you up for one more night in the elf song before you adjourn to your new home?
Sounds good to me.
Do you mind if we tag along?
To the house?
Sure. Seem to have plenty of space
Why
for
not?
just one person.
I might invite some others. I don't know yet. Don't know what I want to make of it. We'll see.
That's fair. Just remember who helped you get it.
Of course.
And then we're gonna go upstairs and do the stuff
Boink.
and then go to sleep.
My favorite is that I know you're going to set him on fire if he
Mhm.
says that other people get to come over and we don't.
If we don't get
People
to
are
come
terrible
over,
humans.
it is now my house.
You're acting like it's your house and don't burn it down.
I have given him plenty for it to technically.
You've given him plenty of something.
I've given him plenty of a lot of things, including his awful family being dead now.
Yeah. I mean, we
So
helped with that, but yeah.
yeah, so the least I could have is a nice room in that house and access to that wine cellar.
That's fair. I just
Brian,
wanna
I sent you a
have
message.
weapons.
So that'll be a long rest
Cool.
for everyone. The first in quite a while.
Yeah. My hit points were not looking pretty. I'm just letting you know.
That was not great.
That devil dude whose throat I slit knocked me out pretty good.
He threw down.
Recover your health, your spell slots, any abilities that rely on rest.
We're still level 4, Diana.
Yeah, because somebody won't give us level 5.
Yep, somebody.
Wizards of the Coast, get your shit together.
We keep being told that we haven't hit our milestone yet, even though
What I really think it is Ryan's afraid I'm going to break his game even more once I get 3d6 of sneak attack instead of 2.
Oh shit! I just reminded myself. Right when Tink would have gotten to the tavern, she would have bought the 3 bottles of wine, gone into the room, and immediately taken the body out of the bag.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them,
It's done.
Thirstwell and
And-
Krieg.
Yeah.
And just made sure that he was still knocked out. And then would have set guard and then gone to sleep. So he's not dead. Spare the bank.
What's you know, what else would you want to do with your morning except for question all of your enemies that have been stuck in a sack of holding?
I think that's a beautiful way.
Right
to
now
spend
it's
the
only
morning.
one. Right? It's only Thirstwell.
No, you've got Thirstwell and Krieg.
Shit. Yeah.
Krieg is knocked out. I hit him with the butt of my rapier. He's fine.
Both of the bodies.
It was 3, and then it got down to 1, and then it's 2
Back up.
because I did claim that
Right.
that my new band name was going to be 3 bodies in a backpack.
I
Sorry,
wrote that
3
down.
3 dead bodies in a backpack was my new
Yes,
band
three,
name.
three dead bodies in a backpack. I have it written in my notes. I wrote down nothing else but 3 dead bodies in a backpack.
At one point, there were 3 dead bodies in the backpack.
There were. That was when we basically destroyed the gambling ship.
That was a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally happened. Yeah.
And I look good. I gotta wear that outfit more.
I really gotta clean out that bag.
We should
There's
reorganize
still blood
that.
in there. I just mix it into the salt in the other bag, and it's
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
All right, so we obviously cannot do this in front of people. Do we want to take them into 2 different areas and
Let's
question
just
them
change the background.
separately?
Yeah.
Or do we want to question them in the same place? Because if Krieg was helping them get the city to hell, and Thirstwell had some deal going on where he had all of the imps at his command that he could spy on everyone, they were probably working together.
I say we do the same room because if Krieg says that he's a prisoner, but he wasn't a prisoner, Thirstwell will tell us that he wasn't. And if Thirstwell says that he was, then Krieg was a prisoner.
That's fair.
either way. I didn't want to give a holy symbol to a demon. Was that okay with everyone?
Oh no, I think you did the right thing.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why
fine with that.
I woke up.
Yeah.
So Tink, are you alright with us using your room?
Yeah. I did. Can we go to someone else's room really quick? Just us.
We can use my room. And with that, I will just go give Oust a kiss on the forehead and go, my darling, last night was lovely. Unfortunately, I have business to attend to. So if you wouldn't mind to go downstairs for a bit, I promise that I'll come see you before I head off again.
He stretches out and breakfast and gets up and goes downstairs.
Good call.
He finds his friend still under the table.
Wait, is it morning yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in the very morning, before anybody woke up and before I even came out of the room, Tink would cast Identify ritually on the cube. Oh god, I have so many things. Sorry.
Getting up at 5 a.m. to cast spells.
Yeah, I did. 'Cause I'm a fucking dork. On the cube, on the shield, on shit, what else do I have? The mace, why not? Uh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot our audio.
You what?
I forgot our audio.
All the okay.
Our
I thought
tavern
you
music.
everybody's video was turned off. It was like if you're telling me that anybody watched
That would be
in
hilarious.
our live,
That would be amazing.
that is the most impressive thing I've ever heard.
No, our tavern music.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I forgot to start it.
Well, the violinist was getting boinked instead of doing her job, so.
Well, I
Yeah, there you
don't
go.
have royalty-free violin music, or I would play.
Get out your own violin.
All the money she could ever want through the National Bank of Jade. She never has to work again in her life. If she wants. I am the sugar mom for everyone here.
I'm
Maybe that
shoving the new air, man.
Got a sugar mama for me. You're taking care of her hand. Everything's fine.
So, identify on the box, on the shield. You were looking for something else?
the box, the shield, and
Oh, the mace, you said.
the mace, but I already know what it does, right? Was that it?
Yeah, you already attuned to it, actually, so you're good there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Does anyone have mending
I do.
as a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only as a cantrip.
All right. I'm also going to cast Mending on Frank because he was injured because someone attacked the tiny dragon because they're jerks.
They're devil cultists. They're not nice people.
I mean, he is a dragon and they're enemies of dragon cults. It's fine. So yeah, I do that. I find out those things, and then can we all meet? Shh. And we go to Jade's room.
Yes. When we get there, I'm going to take the broken dagger that I picked up and ask if you will mend it for me.
I will try.
Oh, the dragon dagger?
But if it is magical, it will not mend the magic. It may actually it will probably nullify the magic. I don't know if you want a blacksmith to do it, is what I am saying, and who can enchant it. But I can try.
If it's magical, it probably just wouldn't work.
That's fair.
I can try though. You
I guess I'll keep it in 2 pieces for right now.
I can identify it though. Do you want
Well, Fallister told me a bit about it. I forgot, he told me what the runes meant, but now I don't remember.
It says fang.
it was
this
Fang.
Fang. That's right, this is Fang.
He's not in the room, is he?
No.
I
Not
look at Alright. I almost want to press. Okay. I found something in the house, and I don't trust this guy, and he was around, and I could not tell you. But I found the box. It like little, I think it was in Thirstwell's room. It's a cube. It's a
So it's the devil box he was talking about.
possibly.
I can.
But I don't know this, and I don't know anything about him, and we were in the presence of a devil most of the time.
That is fair.
Can I see what's on top of it?
I think we need to let him know though. Especially if we're going to Candlekeep to an expert to look into this.
Alright, but I didn't want to, we've met a lot of really shady people, and a lot of them are turning out to be demons. So do we want to really make sure before we go handing over? I don't want to hand it over.
How about
don't-
we keep it and we don't mention it until we get to Candlekeep to the
Thanks.
expert?
Tank.
Okay,
Can I see it?
I have it locked up so that no one can get it because no one should.
Okay, so I can't physically see it.
Sorry,
No, you're
I
fine.
have it on me. I literally don't.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just and you can see the gears turning in her head. And she says, I got really good at breaking into boxes and things like that. Things that people didn't want opened. I got particularly good at getting into because obviously I'm somebody who likes what's inside. So I'm just saying if down the line we would like to try to open it, I would like a crack at it, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I also like puzzles. If we could work on it together, that would be awesome. 'cause we
Yeah,
could
let's work on it together. But first,
What are you doing, Kate?
I want to question people.
Oh,
and
okay.
Give us answers. I want to.
Cover drops once an instant. Cover drop once. Oh. Because there was something in the smoke and I wanted to see it. Probably could have fought it, but I don't think it was going to. That would have taken a lot of blood. It didn't do much just with a splash. Well, we didn't know that. It helps heal Cora. So the more I could learn before you destroyed it, which we were going to do anyway, I figured that was best. I have a scientific mind. I make things. I like to learn. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna sit on the bed and like take slobber chops in my arms and say, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. We can try to fight demons all day long, and I'm pretty good at fighting just about everything. But with the way that everything looked back there, it could have been a demon that was too big for us today. So while I appreciate that you like to learn things, because I also like to learn things, I would also like to remind you have to know when your battles are. And I can fire off arrows and use my rapier all day long. I've slaughtered a lot of people in the name of keeping us safe. So as much as I make myself feel and look like I am untouchable, none of us are. So you have to think through what you're summoning, because we stopped it for now, but there is a possibility that down the line we go into hell and we face things that are better than us and are fire resistant, which isn't great considering the party that we've got and a lot of people who use fire. So you gotta remember.
Just cracks open a bottle of whiskey. I'm fucking working on it, all right.
I'm aware. You just gotta remember who you got beside you in a fight versus who you got against you in a fight.
I just worry we've brought too much attention to ourselves from a fallen celestial.
Some of those suckers don't take care of us. It's really dumb. They're like, I can only be magic. I'm like, I get it, magic's cool. But I've killed a lot of people without magic. So I'm just saying.
Pretty sure we drew
something down the
attention,
line I
but
can't help you with.
I just don't want to fight a fallen celestial unless we don't have to. Because that's a little bit above our pay grade right now.
That's like a whole new level.
Almost like level 5. It's like almost like we're a level 4 and that's level 5.
It's like just out of reach, right?
You know, I almost feel like
if only we were level.
if I was just a little bit better, like this level 5 that you're talking about, I could beat it a little bit hard.
So with that, I come downstairs.
Okay, so we're going
I'm
to
in the
go.
tavern. I don't know where everyone is, but
Oh, you're in the room with us, right?
I thought the
no.
plan was for you all to gather, but not necessarily.
I asked, can everyone gather together? And then we said, yeah. And then we all
Yeah.
went to Jade's room.
I thought we were all in my room.
Or was
why
that
was
I
happening
called
the
my
night before?
out.
No,
Oh
this
no,
is
we've
in
already
the
slept. This is in the morning.
Yeah.
So the morning, you guys are meeting in Jade's room. Nah,
Yeah.
I would not have been there.
Fair enough. You didn't have to be.
I mean, you don't have.
Oh.
You don't want to be. But like, where are you?
In
Yeah,
my
we
room,
would've for you.
sleeping, preparing spells.
No, I'm saying we would have gotten you to take you to the meeting. I wouldn't have told people that without you there.
Oh,
Disguising yourself
my
as
bad.
someone else and
Yeah, I was
I
about
did
to say.
not know.
Unless you have physically left, I would have gone to your room and gotten you. I would have done that to everyone. Otherwise, everybody would not have known to me.
was
Right.
not. Sorry, that was not clear, and I did not know. I thought I was in another room while that was happening. Otherwise, I would have contributed to that conversation.
Corey's
can
still
contribute
really
now.
tired.
Okay, well, if we're gonna retcon that, and I was in the room the whole time, I'm just gonna say, just want to get this straight. You left me in that room alone. I cannot state my nature, and that's curiosity. And I think I'm always just gonna do what I want.
In response to that, I am going to toss you the pewter thimble that you dared me to steal at the very beginning when we were together. I'm gonna toss it to you and look at you. Cora, I am the first to admit that I don't always understand what's going through your head. But I've become quite fond of you, and that's not something I say a ton. If you want to be my protege, if you want to stay by our side and fight, I fully support your curiosity. I think it is one of the most beautiful things about you. And then I'm gonna just kind of smack her shoulder. Don't be an idiot. That's all, Kim.
Promise you, I was in full control of the situation. I was
Where
just
are you
curious. We could go back and find out.
Just a little blood.
I don't think I could mend that either. So that's not it.
It was my curiosity that brought slobber chops to us. So I guess if I dial that back, I'm just worried it won't be to the benefit of the group.
I'm not saying dial it back. Like I said, I think your curiosity is one of the most beautiful things about you. But I am saying that you have to think through what those decisions are. Curiosity does not mean you do not get consequences. And now that you have tied yourself to us, you still have to suffer those consequences, but so do we.
Don't let your curiosity kill our cat.
For real.
Catch my drift.
Well done. Well said.
That is probably one of the best lines I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, sorry, back in character.
Sorry for the terminology, Jade. Team Jizz.
Keep this all day, every day.
Cora's just gonna compute that for a while because she only knows what she feels, and generally in those situations she goes with how she feels. And then she's gonna look at Jade and say, I never thought I would have this back. But this group means something to me. So if it means something to you that I don't be as curious when it comes to maybe more celestial things, I think that's fair. I can back off.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
Does she insight check me?
Am I insight checking you or you're insight checking me?
I was just wondering if you knew I was telling the truth or not.
Actually, I'd love to insight check Cora because
I'm
I
assuming
Ever
she's fucking
happen.
lying.
probably. I'll do it
So
though.
with deception if you're doing it,
Night, man.
if you're deceiving.
I told you.
Well, now that gives it away. I'm not. I just wanted to know if she was going to insight.
Well,
Okay. What am I? Oh wait, hold on. What do I add to insight? I can't find it. I only added 2. That's only a 17.
Only a 17?
Look, I roll like over 20 on a regular basis for Jade.
Yes, because your character is broken.
Oh,
Ryan, do you mind if I explain?
I'd love for you to explain, please.
Okay, so I would say with the 17, you would know that she's being sincere, but that she's probably making a promise that will be very difficult for her to keep.
That's fair, and about what I thought anyway. And I'm just, I'm gonna grab Slobberchops and put him in my lap. You are one of the most unique creatures I've ever met in the fact that you only lead with your heart. There are many of us in this world that did not have the option to do that. And I think it's beautiful that you still do. But as my protege, as you call yourself, that is not a title I gave you. That is the title that you gave yourself. Please know that I will be watching, not just for my safety, but for your own. But with that being said, if you do something stupid that will almost get me murdered, we're gonna have an issue. So
Okay.
I will try to keep your curiosity at bay just as much as you do. And hopefully one of us will be successful.
Again, if it means something to you that I go against my nature, then I will try for you.
I think
will
you're,
not hesitate to save my own skin.
and that's very fair. Help the ship.
My shit's
along.
gonna be alright. I start knocking my scales.
Alright, so are we to question?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready to bash some heads in. I have new
Okay.
weapons.
Me and Frank have been guarding them. They should still be unconscious.
Cool. If they're not, I'll take care of it. I'm not that worried.
In anticipation, Giz pours a little bit of orange juice into his full bottle of whiskey. Oh, it's breakfast, you know.
Sounds correct.
Great. Okay, so because I am also broken, I'm gonna go in guns a-blazing.
I pull out my pocket sand.
It's Sam!
I just start rubbing it in my hands in front of them, silently.
Wouldn't it fall away from your hands?
I'll do it like this then, fuck you.
To set the mood, I am going to open Bee's chest and take out the bucket of bloody salt and just sit it in front of them.
I forgot we had that.
You guys
Yeah.
took a bunch of weird shit.
We did.
I love that thing. It's one of my favorite items. And I'll be like, okay, who wants to cut them first?
So I'm going to try persuasion.
Wait, are they awake?
Yeah, can I just like throw water on them?
I pour whiskey on their face. I don't even wait
All
for
right,
them.
cool.
This'll do the fucking trick.
They go for. In my eye. Can't.
Let
Why?
me get that out there. I still have sand on my hands. As I'm
They are still tied up, by the way. They are still like hands are tied, feet are tied, they're tied together. Like they can't move their hands. They're like this, so they can't do spells. Like-
So I'm going to get down right into Thirstwell's face and be like, well, I saved you. Could have left you in that house, could have killed you like the rest of your family, but I saved you. Because I thought that we had an understanding. So I'm going to give you the chance to explain yourself and what exactly you and your mother were trying to accomplish. And I would also like to know if Krieg was involved in that situation. And I will roll a... which is higher? My persuasion is higher, so I will roll that one. That is a 23.
Tell me, what exactly is in this for me?
You not dying?
Not having sand in your fucking eyes.
I have salt to rub in as well.
And I will say via mental link, and I can really fuck with your head.
He perks up at that one.
And I'll wink at him.
Dying isn't as bad for all of us as it might be for you, you know. Some of
Who
us
said
have
that
plans.
about dying?
Are you
That was
sure
her first.
Oh shit, sorry, I ruined it.
Are you sure there aren't plans that we've destroyed?
Well, sit back, maybe.
Look, I'm going to give you the option to tell me before we start cutting and beating it out of you. I'm trying to be polite and I'm trying to be civilized, but if you're choosing to not take that route, there are others.
You can just see Jade bouncing in the corner at the mention of cutting and bleeding. She's just like ready.
Giz pours some sand into his hand, holds it into a fist really tight, and you see his hand start to glow. When he opens his hand, there's a glass shard in there, and he's about to hold it to the guy's throat.
By the way, B is still, he has his back to the door. He's guarding the door and holding it shut.
Cool.
Frank is just hovering. I'll step back a bit. I'm not as good at this as they are. You go.
Now, should the doctor get to work?
Because we have our spells back, I'm going to cast Command. And I'm going to cast, and I'm going to say Speak. God, I hope this works. 19 plus 6, 25.
Oh, I thought it was. I heard that as 625, not plus
no.
6 equals 20. I was like, what?
Plus 6
Broke my
is
brain for a
25.
moment. I have to say, I really don't like you.
I hear that a lot.
How about you let me talk to that one alone? And he points at Cora.
No. You'll be speaking with me.
Why me?
You seem more my type. More the outcast, more the odd one out.
I did the knife in a little bit. That's all of us, baby.
Can I use stealth to try to hide in this room and then just signal to Via that if they do choose to leave and it be just Cora, it's not actually just Cora.
You can try it with disadvantage because he can see you.
That's fine. I said I was standing in the back.
Stands behind like a just something. Bolt.
Let me put it this way. Our lovely Cora. I can see you have riddled out. It's probably more amiable to making a deal with you. And I just cannot abide that. Therefore, you will be speaking to me, the one who made sure they did not kill you in the first place.
Didn't kill me, but raided my home and killed at least my brother. I'm assuming my mother at this point as well.
To be
Isn't
fair,
the-
both your brother and your mother attacked me first, so it was in
Also, to be fair, they're awful people, or they were awful people.
Oh, and your brother was
I'm not
long
awful
dead
person.
before you saw him that day.
Oh yeah, super dead.
So dead.
Yeah, that wasn't your brother.
He tried to rape and murder me, so terribly sorry if I did him in.
Yeah, I happily slashed his throat.
Now, does that run in the family? And I just start moving that little shard of glass a little bit.
You seemed like the intelligent one, but maybe I was mistaken.
What do you want to know?
What were the plans? What were you trying to accomplish? What's been accomplished thus far that needs to be set right? You've lost. You've lost your home, you've lost your money. You've lost your contract.
What contracts?
Well, it may not have been your contract, it may have well been your mother's contract, but whatever contract
Don't-
with whatever demon or devil there was.
No, so you found something.
Yes. In your room.
Show it to me.
Of course
Where is it?
not. Oh,
Yeah, you don't
mean-
have it.
Think what you will. I'm not an idiot to show my entire hand.
But we're
Especially
still
with
holding
this
all the
edit.
fucking cards, and you're sitting there in your goddamn underwear. You're gonna fold or not, you fucking idiot.
Krieg was only here as a researcher. He's a politician, but a fool outside his work.
Was he the one who sent El Terrell to hell?
No,
So he had no hand in that whatsoever.
not at all.
I'm gonna roll an insight check. Because I don't trust this motherfucker.
Can I give her the help, please?
God, yes, please give me the help action.
Yeah, you can take advantage on it because everyone's paying attention, and you can. Yeah,
I missed the name. Who are we talking about?
Krieg.
Krieg.
Okay, thank you.
Talking about Krieg to Thirstwell.
Thirswell.
That is a 19.
Disregard that die rolling sound. No, he's lying. You don't know the exact detail of what he's lying about, but he's definitely lying about something. He's not telling you the whole truth at the very least.
Can
You think
I?
an old man like that could really take a city to hell? He was a simple cleric at best.
I've seen
Can-
his shadow.
Can
I've
I do
seen his
non-lethal
wings. I've seen his other shape. So don't sell me on this poor old feeble man bullshit.
What shadow?
His shadow's a fucking imp, you imbecile.
Guess I'm used to seeing them. Haven't noticed it.
So, but I just kind of
Notice this, I breathe fire on the
Hey,
glass and then stick it back
I
where at his
just
throat.
kind of want to kill him.
Jesus.
can I play with my new toys, please? I'll do it non-lethally if you tell me to. And Jade literally just goes up. I know you're questioning him, but quite frankly, he's a liar and he's an idiot. And I just would really like to play with my new toys.
Take his fucking pinky, Jade.
Go for it.
Heck yeah!
Don't hold on, don't kill him yet.
Wait, before we torture, can we shove something in their mouth? We're in that tavern.
Yes, we'll make
That's
sure
great.
that we.
I
I don't want to be kicked out. I mean, we have somewhere to go, but
I
still.
understand.
Yeah.
We'll
They're just
we'll
satisfying.
give them a nice platinum piece for the mess that we make.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I thought it was nice. So you can still do spare the dying, right?
Yeah. All
Okay.
day long.
So get him as close to death as possible. And then we'll ask him again, and then I'm going to move on to Krieg.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Frank
Or
looks
the
like a pocket watch right now, so I'm just going to go and I'm gonna buckle it around his neck, and I can just cast it whenever we want, so they don't
Okay.
know it's Frank, but he's a pocket watch.
Okay.
I have a question.
You just go.
Like mechanically.
Yeah.
I picked up 2 short swords last time. They both have light as one of their things, which means they can both be used at once. Now, obviously, I do not get proficiency in them, which is fine. But since I'm using both at once, does the sneak attack, like, do I get sneak attack for each sword, or do I get sneak attack for both of them? Like if I use both of them, 2d6, or do I get d6 per sword?
It would be only once. It's 1 attack per turn.
It's the first one, right?
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use assassinate. Obviously, that's a.
Is this non-lethally?
She said as close to this as possible, and said they could use spare the dying. So I'm gonna go with.
He knows
Oh, okay.
box. Don't do it. I'm trying to find out.
We brought back from death. It's fine.
We've done this before.
Oh no.
No, by the way, it has to be a living creature with 0 hit points. If you completely annihilate him, I cannot bring him back.
I won't
True.
annihilate him.
So he has to be alive, just like really, 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 really close to death.
You can still bring it past 0 and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And you?
Or with your abilities, I don't know how far it'll take it.
Yeah.
Either way,
Because it's a lot.
a dirty 20.
And he doesn't have that many hit points right now. Well, he got a
Yeah.
long rest.
I got a lot. Yes.
You're right. Sorry.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I mean, it'll hit him.
Cool.
He's there bound.
Okay, cool. So that becomes a crit. So I get two short swords are 1d6 each. Plus I get 2d6 of sneak attack. And then all of that will be double. So 4, 5.
Just
You're
the
using
first
2 weapons
sword
on 1 attack.
And 17.
I don't know if you can use 2 weapons at once.
Why?
But I know
Gross.
there's a bonus action for 2-weapon fighting for some classes.
But
there's a feat for it. Do you have the feat?
I don't have any feats. I took a 20 in dex instead. If I can't do it, I can't do it. I was just excited to try.
I'm checking. Because I genuinely don't know.
I believe it's 1 weapon per attack.
If it's fine. If I cannot use it, I'm switching to a weapon where I have proficiency at least.
Okay, while we look at this, we're gonna take a short break. So grab a
Okay.
snack, grab a new drink. We'll be back in just a few. And then we will continue the possible butchering of our hostages. So I'll be right back.
Favorite.
So we found out that Jade can do that,
Woo!
and we all had our little breaks. It was a good time.
Damage all
Had
the
by
time.
all. So, what you doing? You gonna slash him and slash him?
Mm-hmm.
So we got a 20 on the first attack. Did you roll the second one? I forget.
did, I
You
got
said
an
you were
8.
going to. Okay, so both will hit.
Yep.
Roll that second one again because you still have advantage because he's bound.
Cool. That'd be a. That's a. Do I add my dex to the second one or no?
No, not to the second.
Okay,
To
so
the
I
first.
just got a 7.
Well, you add your dex to the attack for the second one, but not to the damage.
Oh, okay. Then I got a
Yeah.
21.
Gotcha.
Or 22. Same. Okay,
Yes.
so then the first I get 1d6, 2d6 sneak attack.
Yep.
Plus my dex for the first.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And then another d6
Okay.
for the second.
Okay, so
Now, you also said the first one was a critical because of assassin.
because of assassinate, yeah. So the first one,
That's 4d6 from sneak attack and 2d6 plus your dex.
okay, so
So
I
a
need
total of 7d6 plus your dexterity modifier.
76. I don't even. Okay, I do 76. Good job. Okay, so 9, 12, 21,
Jesus.
30, 30
Take spare the dying.
is 38. Yeah, 38.
So you've more than doubled his total health.
Oh! I didn't need to!
You did say assassinate.
I just like.
I warned you not to overdo it because I would not be able to revert the like. I can't.
I can't.
And I touch him. I'll tap him a few times, just like no, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry, Frank.
No,
and
you've
I grab my pocket watch back and I stick it on the next guy and be like, "You better do better, man. You better."
Do I have a gem on my person that's high enough
to bring him
cast
back.
Revivify?
I don't think you can cast it yet, can you?
I cannot cast it yet. I cannot do
Oh, I
anything.
thought you could.
No, I can only spare the dying, and you have to be only mostly dead.
You know what level you have to be to cast Revivify?
Is
Is it
it 5? Is it level
It's
5?
level 5!
It is.
I
It's
already
level
have
5.
it written on a card!
Like the ultimate fuck you from the DM.
Wow.
It's so
Okay.
close!
It's aware. Like, give it.
We have a little fun.
I made a mistake. I got it. I am sorry. I'm not.
And just as a reminder, Cora did say he knew how to open the box right before you killed the fuck out of him.
Then I.
Where did my card? Shit.
Did we wake up Krieg? Or is he still out?
I pushed the dead body aside. All right, on to the fucking next one.
I thought we woke them both up so he got to watch the
That's fine.
torture. Then the
watching the other one die.
You taking notes over there?
Oh, if that was the case, then he would have at the time just, oh, okay, yeah, all right. I was here working with the Vanthapors. We were working together to bring Baldur's Gate to the same fate as Elturel. It was me. I surrendered the
Because-
city. What?
Because what happened in Elturel?
What do you mean? What?
What did you do that helped sink Elturel to hell?
I surrendered my soul and the rule of the city to Zerial.
Is the puppy in the room with us?
Is she? You didn't specify at first. I'm assuming she would have been,
I'm
but maybe
assuming
not
she
because
would be.
Fisk was not in the
For
room.
the torture part, yeah. I don't know about the meeting at the beginning.
I would have brought
Okay.
her for this, though. I would have made sure she was there. I'm going to turn around to Puppy and say, see? See what we learned?
Could you say that a little slower? You surrendered your soul to who?
To Zariel. Zariel, the devil, you know.
So
Follow him,
Yes.
motherfucker.
So it's Zariel who's taking these contracts and taking over these cities.
Yes.
How did you get in contact with Darian?
She has a history with the city, with Elturel. She sent envoys. Well, really, it was the Vanthomos planet first, but because they couldn't get into Elturel, you see, because of the companion. So we met here, and it all spiraled out from there. They wanted
What companion?
the companion. It's a. You must have never been to Elturel. It's a like a magical second sun that protected the city from evil. But something, Zariel must have done something to it. It turned black, and the city fell away into hell, into Avernus, I suppose. I don't know.
It descended into Avernus?
Dun, dun,
Well,
He said the title. He said it.
We hit it! We finally did it!
all right,
we
campaign's
made
over. Wrap
level
it up.
5!
I wish we would have done that like right. Like
Solve your puzzle. Fuck you.
Alright, so everybody's level 5. We got to the title screen.
Yep.
there you go.
God, that was the prologue. Lord help
What?
us.
Oh
What if the
But
entire
not actually.
story is just the prologue and then like the rest of it's like
Alright, so their hopes were to make the same deal with Zariel.
Right, yeah.
For this city to descend into Avernus.
Right. She was their patron, you see, and they were already in her service, and they wanted to rule the city, and how much more powerfully could they do so if it were directly in her purview in Avernus itself? It's bad business.
It's bad business, yet you took place in it.
I did. I did.
Twice.
Yes.
So what were you
Look.
getting out of it?
I was going to be involved in the leadership as well, but then it all went wrong. Look, there's no need to kill me over it.
We don't need to kill you to have fun.
What reason is there for us not to kill you?
My soul is forfeit to her. At the moment of my death,
That's
it's
true.
a terrible fate.
That sounds like a you problem, though.
It does. It does sound like something you decided to do.
Look, I
we don't
can help
think
you.
that we could help Zariel.
You have the box, right? I can help you get it open. We can figure it out together.
okay.
I'm not handing food.
It's got the contract in there. Maybe we can do something with it, and maybe we can free me from it and use it to thwart Zariel somehow. I don't. I hear there's power in these sorts of things.
So now, after you've doomed one city and we're helping to doom another, you've decided that you want out of your contract and to help now.
Of course.
And
Like
he
to change
also
the heart.
wants power out of it as well. He also wants power.
The power to not be stuck in the nine hells for eternity. Sure. Yes.
You probably should have thought about that before you made a deal with a fallen celestial.
You're not wrong. But
I know
we're
I'm
past
wrong.
that point now.
Just judging by your behavior, you were probably sitting there, like, on your way there to begin. Because you sound like a piece of shit.
Well, I'm in no position to defy you there. I've
Rhea,
done.
would you like to hit him first?
Oh man, what do I want to do with her here?
Because I'm assuming she's feeling all sorts of betrayed right
She's
now.
probably not a happy puppy.
No.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
no.
been kind of slack-faced, just staring at him.
Happy Puppy killed like 4 people in a row last time.
True.
Angry puppy's gonna really
Puppy,
kill
she's
her.
Angry
think?
puppy's gonna destroy some shit.
Oh.
She wins MVP of last campaign.
Oh, for sure. She's
I'm
the only
going-
one who kills. I gotta give her that. Like, it was an impressive night.
I'm
Like-
going-
She doesn't even know smite, it just happens.
I'm going to turn to her and say, I am sorry that this was true. No one deserves to lose their home because of an imbecile like this one. But unfortunately, he is the reason your home is gone. You get the first choice of what to do. And I'm going to step aside.
She pulls her weapon out, never keeping it very far away anyway. Her sword. Just stone-faced, looks at him and says, "Can you bring it back?"
From hell?
He stops and hesitates and says, "Well, you see, we can, perhaps there's," and she just swings right into his neck.
Good puppy.
Giz gives her a full-on hug.
Yep.
I'm gonna let her
I'm
finish
just
the
gonna-
job if she wants to.
Yeah, she wants
Oh,
that.
she finished it.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah. I'm just gonna reach down and grab the pocket watch again and be like, "Good job, Frank," and he can pop back out.
I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder. I'm going to say, again, I'm sorry that I was right. But this is a very important lesson to learn. You can't trust the people in charge. You can't trust whatever anyone tells you. You have to do the digging yourself. And unfortunately, most of the people who hold power are the ones who are the most easily corruptible. I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder and walk away.
I hand her a bottle of whiskey. You might need this.
She's like 16.
I put more orange juice in it.
Matter to us.
You orange
This one's
juice.
half orange juice.
Perfect.
It's fucking breakfast!
Yeah, now it's breakfast.
She takes it and just swigs it more than she probably ever has.
Wow.
Just kind of petting Frank. I'm like, he's getting exactly what he deserves right now.
I'm gonna grab Rhea just for a second and like pull her to the side. I know that starting things like this when you're young is difficult. It certainly isn't a life everyone chooses or a life everyone is good at. But for the record, I think you're doing a pretty good job. And I just, I wink at her and I give her one of my daggers. Just in case. You never know when an extra blade may come in handy. And I'll just walk away.
I'm going to turn to Cora.
She's kind of unreactive at the moment. Not
Is-
Cora, but Rhea.
Sure. Is Cora still in the? Cora, are you still in the room?
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Cora. I'm going to say, now we know Zariel is a devil. And Zariel has sunken cities into Avernus itself. There's no more time to be curious about what Zariel can do for you. It's time we make sure Zariel cannot destroy the world in which we live. Do we have an understanding?
think you have an understanding.
But you don't.
Hmm. I'm not interested in Zariel specifically.
You seemed to be very interested earlier.
I think I was curious about something he told me.
I can only
Did it share
assume
with the class?
it was nothing good.
Hmm. Do you want to know?
I would love to know. An offer made by a devil can only be as tempting as I can imagine.
Okay, hang on, let me find it. It was a second ago. I was made a promise for power. I'm just kind of, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to find
You're
it in time. Ryan sent it a while back, but I will say the gist of it is I was promised a great deal of power if I gave them something.
What did they want?
I don't know. I was looking for it. Thought it was that box.
So if we let you help with the box, are you going to take it and give it to Zariel? Alright.
Box. Opening it does intrigue me. I'm always a sucker for a mystery. Something is in there. I want to know what it can do.
I am going to grab a platinum piece from Jade. I'm just gonna grab it out of her pocket.
You're good.
Will you help me put the bodies in the bag? We could at least get rid of those.
Yeah. We get the bodies in the bag. I go up to the poor barkeep that has to deal with this in the mornings. And I just slide the piece of platinum across the bar. And I say, I'm sorry for the mess. But if it could be cleaned up, we'd really appreciate it.
I'm not gonna have it because it was in the Zoom chat. Never mind.
And I'm going to grab a bottle of wine and I'm going to go sit at a table to figure out what we do next.
I'll come sit with you after I'm done with Puppy.
He sits down and his mage hand starts cooking like so many like eggs and random meat.
You're the best.
Yep,
The plate just floats in front of all of us.
you're wonderful.
I'm fucking
Still
hungover.
stuff bodies into a bag. No, wait, sorry. No, I'm shoving them into. Never mind. We're not shoving them in a bag. The bag of holding. I'm shoving them in the bag of holding.
I helped with that before I left. As much as I
Then you
could.
would now know something. And I'll message you.
Okay.
Hold on. Did we pay them for the mess, but then clear the bodies out for them?
What?
There's still gonna be blood.
I'm just confused.
I'm so sorry I missed that.
Wait, which Kylie am I messaging?
Either one, it'll get to me.
Oh, okay. Shadow, I swear to goodness. Live kitchen.
I'm worried if I do this, it's gonna fuck shit up. Ugh.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Hold on. I'll close it.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
There we go. We're fine.
Brilliant.
Okay, good to know. All right. So now we have to decide what to do. We've, at least for the moment, stopped this city from descending into Avernus.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we now have the box and the shields. And Fisk knows of the expert on devils at Candlekeep.
Yeah, we really need to interrogate that guy too.
Let's not interrogate him. Let's just talk to him.
All right.
Why do I have a feeling he's gonna die? Everyone we talk to dies.
Should we go with him to Candlekeep?
Probably a good idea.
We can go under the
This is
guise
like our only
of
fucking
just.
option right now.
We can go under the guise of just the shield. And then if we feel that it's a worthy endeavor, we can share the box.
If we don't figure it out first.
If we don't
Right.
figure it out first.
We're definitely gonna figure it out first.
I hope so.
Between the two of us, we've got this. But I figure Candlekeep is the only option we really have left. I mean, there's nothing else around here.
At least
Not
for the moment.
By the way, the shield may or may not be evil. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I don't trust
Well-
anyone to throw them. The fact that I trust you at all to even be around you this long is kind of a miracle.
That's fair. Well, do we talk to Fisk?
Let's go.
Has Fisk come down yet?
Yeah, he's out having breakfast at the bar.
I'm going to call him over.
He'll stuff a giant, like some kind of large bird egg, like fried egg, into his mouth and just
You can
And
bring
walk
it.
over.
You can bring it with you.
picks up his plate.
Need a hand with that? And I pick up the plate with my mage hand.
I'm gonna walk past him to the bar and grab another 2 bottles of wine and come back
Good lord,
and start.
your blood is mostly alcohol.
How do you?
That's why I'm
think I
cutting my
get
shit with
one
orange
of
juice.
my
It's
Look,
fucking breakfast.
bottom row has it on lock. We survive on alcohol alone.
I'm
It's
gonna,
technically important to my powers now.
I'm gonna
If
just go
anyone
up.
gives me a weird look about it, I would be like, I grew up in frozen country. I stay warm this way, and then I drink.
I grew up in frozen tundra. This is how I stay warm.
Like,
It's very cold.
I just want to go up to the barkeep and I'm gonna slide. How much is breakfast? I don't. I probably.
a couple copper.
Well, I'm gonna give more
Yeah,
than
about
that.
2 copper.
I'm gonna just slide a gold, and let them know that for breakfast for the first day. And grab a bottle for myself, and then go back.
We have single-handedly made this bar's revenue like quadruple in like
They're gonna die when we
the
leave.
like
It's gonna be-
week and a half that we've probably been here.
We've
Okay,
effectively
thank you.
changed this town's economy
We
was gonna
have
just by staying here.
we
bar, like,
like at this point we should own this fucking bar.
Honestly,
Not that.
wait a minute. Don't give me ideas.
No, we're not buying a bar. Not yet.
We already have a palanquin in the house.
we
Fine.
do.
Giz stops making a sign that says
Wow.
"Welcome to Cleveland."
Cleveland will follow us.
Cleveland too. Cleveland.
Easter eggs for
part
another
two.
campaign. Ah! You haven't even seen, so you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The Adventures
What?
of Cleveland.
It will be back eventually.
It will be back soon, we promise. Oh goodness. So Fisk comes over. We're going to say, all right, we've spoken with Thirstwell and Krieg and got as much information as we could.
Mostly blood.
They have met the fates they deserved. Now,
Glad to hear it.
we do have the shield that you were interested in. And we've talked. And we would like to speak to your friend in Candlekeep. If you would be willing to lead us there.
Of course. Love it there. Everyone should see it. Beautiful place.
Good candles.
Oh, so many candles.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna light all those buckets.
So glad we're focusing on lighting the candles.
It's in the fucking name.
Is there anything we need to do or you need to take care of before we head out?
Well, I have a dwelling outside in Little Calamshan. We could stop. There's nothing I really need. We can go. It's about a 5 days journey up the coast.
All right.
But yeah,
Is it cold up there or warm? Do we need to get new clothes? Like, what do we need?
Bring more wine.
We have plenty. Of
not
wine.
much colder.
If we are, how are we getting there? Are we getting horses? I can ride on B, but the rest of you?
I do have a wagon at home we could use.
Will it fit all of
We
us?
could stop and get that.
What's pulling the wagon?
Good.
Good question.
I'm
I'll
sure
take
we
I don't have a
can-
horse.
I'm sure we
Alright,
can get a
so keep
horse
some
or two.
horses. Yeah.
While you guys go to get the wagon, is that just like right outside the city, I'm assuming? Or is that like a ways
It
outside
is.
the city?
But the city, remember, is sealed.
Oh,
So once
we
you go
can't-
out, you're not getting back in.
That's fair. Okay, I am going to, before I leave, I'm going to go back to their house. I'm going to let Mortlock know what's going on. And obviously he already thought Thirstwell was dead, so I don't need to tell him Thirstwell was dead. Oh no, I forgot to tell Thirstwell!
Oh
No! Oh!
You didn't brag about everything!
Damn
There's gotta be a
it!
way to contact his spirit later and be like, yo,
Well, he already knew about the mom.
Right.
Wait,
There's gotta
yeah, who can talk to dead? We can save his head.
We'll figure
I've
it
got
out.
that.
Okay,
He's
cool.
in the back.
We need to dispose of the bodies at some point. Maybe outside the city would probably be better for that one. But I'm going to let him know that we are headed to Candlekeep to look further into what his mother and brothers were trying to accomplish. And hopefully make sure that it has been stopped, or if it is still ongoing in some way, that we can figure out how to prevent that. And ask, or just tell him when we get back that we'll come to see him and check in. That's all I do.
You're perfectly welcome to come and go as you see fit, but one condition. I'm keeping the cat. I always liked that cat.
He's a good cat. And he would be safer here. Let him stay here. It's his home. I know. We took good care of him.
We did. He was my buddy.
For old time's sake, can I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have even gone with Via, but if I were there, I would want to feed Slobber Chops some meat again before I left.
He will happily accept it.
And
With that old
before,
man cat purr.
before we leave, I just want to like almost sit on the ground and just pet Slobberchop and point to the crescent brooch that's of him that I wear, just as like a I'll be back to visit sort of thing.
I love that we're all having
Love
a
it.
moment with Slobber Chops because I need one
Just
too.
the cat!
I need one too. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, now you take care of him while I'm gone. Understood? Always liked you. And then I'm going to turn around and start walking toward the gate.
Trying not to cry.
Go up to him and like fly around his head a little, and then perch on it, and then fly back over to him.
Have like a whole
Frank
month.
will, or he'll bat at Frank in the way that cats do, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that I'm just like, Morlock, by the way, we're gonna go do this shit. Hold on, let me say bye to your cat.
Yeah.
Not you.
We had a more emotional goodbye with Slobber
You're
Chops
fine,
than
I'll
we-
talk to you later, but I really
You
need to
stay
have a
home,
moment with
baby.
your
We're gonna
cat.
go adventure now.
Before we like leave, I have one little thing I want to do before we leave the tavern, so it might be
Shut
after this, which is fine. I like to find Oust eating breakfast.
Now that you know his name.
Now that I know his name, you know, and I can probably, not that I. I just sit down and say, just so you know, I have to be off again on some business, but you are taken care of for a little bit, as well as the room. So feel free, and he will be there when I get back.
He has a gambling problem. You are aiding and abetting.
I'm not giving him money. I give him money. I'm not giving him money. I'm smarter.
Yeah, but what if he says that you're gonna pay for all his debts when you get back?
Oh no. That's why I just gave the money up front and was like, here.
Okay.
And if he does, I'll go. Just have to kill him. Sorry about it.
All right. At least we're on the same page.
Yeah, we have a backup, and the backup plan is death. And with that, I'm just gonna kiss his forehead and walk away.
Says I'll stick around for a bit. I'll probably be here.
Well, then I'll see you when I get back.
I'll give you a scratch on the ears.
All right. We've got a bunch of rations and stuff, so we should be good.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of dried meat and cheese and wine. And then
Yeah, you guys have taken all that recently.
Yeah. I'm still sick.
We prepped.
I prepped for a
Like,
wedding. I have a wedding dress in my bag. I have no reason for it, but I still have it.
Save it. Don't get rid of it.
No, it's in my bag. It's staying here.
Does anyone else, if anyone anybody have anything they want to do before we leave the city?
well, Jade should probably get the horses because she has all the money.
That's fair. Yeah. Just let me know how much that's going.
Why is the city sealed again?
So there are a lot of migrants, well, refugees at
That's
this
right,
point
from
from
El
Elturel.
It is being
Okay.
overrun by refugees.
Yep.
Since we have the Fire Fist emblem, are we able to get back in?
That would be a question for not
Potentially.
captain.
Can we go stop by the captain and ask?
The commander. We are asking for the commander now.
Yes. The super hot commander.
She is really pretty.
She's real hot.
The Annabelle Cheddar of this universe. I'll
She
take it.
is. I love me some Annabelle Cheddar.
All day, every day, I'll take Annabelle Cheddar.
Bread her on a cracker.
She'll fight for you all day, every day.
I will fight for her, let me tell you.
Alright, so I'm assuming, well, we always found the captain at the gate, so do we want to head that way?
Yep, at the Basilisk Gate.
Yeah.
I feel bad that I'm eating cheddar while we're talking about
I've
Annabelle
put
cheddar.
I have put B in the street clothes that I took from the last house, the plain clothes set. And he has one of the black cloaks on with the hood up, so you can't see that he looks like a dog, except maybe if you look real close.
So
but
he
they're
just
all-
does he walk like TikTok from Return to Oz, where he just wobbles the whole time?
I hope so.
I do not think so. I think I built him better than that.
Okay. I was just really curious because I was really hoping he did.
He is dexterous enough to juggle for at least 10 seconds.
I mean, his arms could do whatever, but I just like the idea that he just kind of wobbles as he walks because he's made of metal.
No. But that would be cool. But no, he's more like a... I'll figure out how to describe it. It's like a... I don't know how to describe it to you. I'll just use my hands.
just like this.
Dang it, cat! Get!
So Porter is there. She can allow you out of town. As far as your passage back in, I can't make any promises. I will of course recognize you if I see you, and if it's not me personally, those badges will help. But we'll have to play it by ear. If things get worse here, then who knows?
We do not all have these badges. Could you give one to each of us? Do you have enough?
Sure, not a problem.
That sounds great.
I appreciate it. I'll bring you back a candle.
I'm getting one for
Yeah.
B as well.
I'm going to give her a very generalized. We're going to Candlekeep. Something we found in the manor warrants some research, so we're going to Candlekeep to speak to an expert. But we hopefully will be back in not too long.
Safe travels. The roads are tough. Hope to see you back in one piece.
We'll get here one way or another.
That's true.
And she gestures to a few of the other mercenaries to go ahead and open the Basilisk Gate up for you. We have to push back a quickly gathering crowd of refugees there as the gate is open. And she ushers you on through. Go on, I can't keep the gates open all the time.
Have a good day,
Safe travels.
Commander.
Good luck. Roll a
By the way, you're real
perception
hot.
for me.
A perception?
Yeah.
What is that? E21?
Okay. Just far enough where you're not totally sure, but you think you see her wink at you as you go out the gate.
I'm gonna hit
like-
that when I get back.
Slam down big style.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna slam it down big style, man.
Always.
I'm an
So
independent
there's a-
woman and I ain't need no man.
wreck.
The guards will help you push your way out through the refugees that are gathered there and shut the gate, who will start yelling and beating on it as it closes again. But they let you pass without trouble. They're single-minded on trying to get into the city. The road takes you straight through the slums of the outer city, through Little Kalimshen, where Fisk can stop off at his house, just big enough to have a tiny little stable outside with a wagon parked on it.
Wonderful.
It's kind of an old covered wagon, with kind of a tattered, patched up cover. No horse.
Horses on the way out of town, or
We did get horses.
outside?
Yes, I got horses.
The
Alright.
draft horse is 50 gold, by the way.
That's fine.
We're good.
We probably need 2. We have a lot of people.
That's fine.
He'll also, as that's being prepared, he and runs inside and brings out a little old book of it looks like it's like homebound. The papers in it are very loosely arranged out of the binding. And he says, recipes. They probably don't have this. That'll get us
I
in.
forgot! I totally forgot!
That's my favorite part of.
Right. You've not been. You need a book.
We
some
all
kind of
need
book that
one,
they don't
right?
have.
Do we all need one, or do we just need one to get the
Just
group
one.
in? Okay.
Just one is fine.
Okay. Because otherwise I was going to compose music.
I would have absolutely written a story about one of my heists and made it a children's book.
Children's book.
Now that I
I'll
would.
make a pop-up book about stew.
This one time I murdered 2 people just as we were questioning them.
Yeah, here's the picture.
To be fair, I murdered one and Puppy murdered one.
That is fair. Puppy deserved that kill, though.
Puppy did deserve that. And yes, mine was an accident, but I feel justified in that accident.
He deserved
You
it.
accidentally assassinated someone.
That was a heavy-handed accident.
He was a
Accidentally
dick.
assassinated many.
You hit him a second time after he was dead.
That's true. There were 2.
I just wanted to make sure he was dead, man.
You could have fucking poked him.
It's fine. It's fine.
Poking somebody because you think they're
Oh,
dead, that they're gonna
um,
grab you and they're not gonna be dead. If you stab them again, that ensures the job is done.
You did it right, unlike most people in horror movies.
Double tap.
You gotta double tap it, ma'am.
Mhm.
So probably not on Fisk's property, but somewhere out in the wilderness, we should probably dump their bodies somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to wait until we got to water, or
Okay,
if
cool.
there's a river, or somewhere where we know wild animals eat them really quickly.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Sounds good.
So the road will take you to.
Or
a
if
place...
we get really desperate, we could eat them. I'm just saying.
Oh God.
Wow.
They've been dead for a while. I don't want to.
I mean,
Even-
for me, that's
Wait,
not
then-
cannibalism because I'm a cat. But I feel like other people.
I
may
mean,
have-
I'm not a none of us are humans, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
not cannibalism for any of us.
I mean, it's just weird players, right?
It's just maybe not.
Then I'm fine with this. We
Anyway, that's a last
can-
resort. Let's go.
just in
Just like a
case we
bigger
start to
imp
starve.
situation. Fine.
Keeping. Oh my god. Okay.
We were look. Giz and I were making barbecue imps and not complaining about it at all. I mean, you all didn't partake a lot of the time, but we sure did. So I'm not seeing how this is in. It's just a bigger imp to barbecue.
It's fair. Yeah.
I have to
Cora
find
would-
this-
Or it's like meat if they were dead.
I have to
Yeah.
find
You know,
this
these assholes
traveling
really
music now.
people.
Yeah.
Once you cut them up and cook them, they all look the same.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
find
I mean-
some traveling music.
That's the one. Their owners, if their owners die.
Actually, there's one called Candle Deep. I wonder what
Ooh.
that's supposed to be like.
You gotta love
Its
it.
description is a massive library inside a fortress. Is the knowledge worth the price of admission?
If all it takes is an illustrated children's book of my assassinations, then yeah, I'm good.
This isn't the greatest traveling music, but
I just all of the kids who read that, like, and how that I would be like
It's
all of
gonna
it.
be called My First Assassination, and it's gonna be the illustrated story of
And then the kitty loaded her crossbow.
The animation might
Be
look
my
like,
first ass for short.
like
yeah.
that's amazing.
oh
Baby's
man,
first crit.
I had stables
We said this
music
was an
for when
adult
you
channel,
bought the
right?
horses. Oh man.
What?
I had I didn't realize there was a stables thing for when you were
Alright.
buying the horses. So now we've got some horse noises going on in the background.
I love it.
Shout out to
We are on
Tabletop
the wagon.
Audio, tabletopaudio.com.
Good shit.
Yes.
It is great. We are currently listening to Stables. In medieval, its description. In medieval times, horses were vital for trade, travel, and war. A well-run stable was essential.
Hmm.
So now we're just
Hottest
listening
track
to
of
some
2021.
horses. You know,
Agreed.
I mean,
Got my vote.
Straight up.
we're just gonna listen to some horse music. Oh, Carriage Journey, perfect.
Fuck stables.
True stable. Yeah, we don't
Carriage
need.
Journey. A long journey in a horse-drawn carriage. Plenty of time to look out the window and watch the world go by.
Boom.
I expect that to go so differently. I wanted the world.
Also, for Triton, I found one called the Temple of Helm.
So the road will take you a couple hours ride outside the city to a place called Worms Crossing, which is another big crossing of the Chianthar River that runs into Baldur's Gate. There's an island fortress in the middle on a large rocky outcropping that sits between two large stone bridges crossing the river, and the bridges are packed with shops and residences, stalls, and all sorts of different things. It's a pretty crowded area, so traffic is relatively heavy on the road from the city to here. There's water for dumping your bodies, but the buildings are so thick on the bridge that it's hard to find a space where you can actually even see into it from where you're at.
That's alright.
Is there anything
Guess like-
fancy we can buy?
Probably.
I have money.
Yeah, can I do like a check of the stalls as we go by, like take a pony?
Sure, yeah.
I
We'll
would
take
do
a
the same.
break, stretch our legs. Yep.
Perception.
I am
Or-
looking
yeah, perception.
for books or jewels or weapons or armor.
There's definitely
rolled
weapons
an
and armor.
18 plus
22.
18
There are-
plus it's 23.
Okay. There are a few jewelers about as well. Definitely weapons and armor available in several places. A few jewelers scattered about.
Do the jewelers... That was creepy. That was my cat walking in front of one of my lights. I just saw a shadow behind me and I was like, what the fuck was that?
There's a
Go.
psychopath in our house. Our murders are going to be caught live on Twitch.
I would
I mean,
like...
you hung up killing sheets. What did you
I
expect?
did. I would also like to inspect the jewelry. I know Tink is looking for some specifics. But I would also like to see, I believe it's 3 moonstones, that I don't know if they could easily just put into some kind of setting that I could wear. But if that's not like a quick, not quick, but, you know, an easy thing for them to do while I'm there, then that's, you know, that's okay.
To do it well would probably take a little time, especially for someone who's also maintaining a business.
That's fair.
Might take a day or two.
Okay, I'll let Tink have first pick, and then I'll look at what Tink doesn't want.
I'm checking.
If it matches
Do I?
my crown, though, can I please have it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have that. I probably need to get. Does anywhere sell mercury?
Hello, baby.
Mercury?
Yeah. And then no, I probably have a little. And then yeah, I probably have it already.
Are there
I
any?
need.
As a
I
spell
will take
component?
another
Probably.
pearl if there are any.
Yeah, you'll be
And
able to find some pearls. I mean, it's a river, so there's definitely some freshwater clams available for good pearling.
Are there any
how much are pearls? I
clothiers
want
around?
How fine a pearl do you want?
like hundred gold.
Okay.
Pearl.
Well, I mean, you'll be able to find one, but it'll cost you 100 gold.
Yeah. That is fine.
Yeah, whatever. 100 gold, no big deal.
Okay.
Are there any clothiers around?
Oh yeah, plenty.
Can I go browse their wares as well as the jewelry merchants?
Sure
And
thing.
then
Yeah.
I will go to the weapon people.
Are you gonna sit with me? Okay, we'll sit.
Him and Bronte have both been on my lap at some point tonight, and then decided after a few
He's
minutes that I
starting
was
to
not.
get sleepy. Yeah.
That's just great.
What kind of rings does this jeweler have to sell?
The style is kind of gaudy.
All right.
You got those thin but like ornately decorated bands with like a big setting and a gem.
All right. That's what I like. They know what I like. Red would clash with myself, so I can't do reds. What stones do they have available?
There are
That sound was a bunch of Legos being knocked over by the kitten.
you
Yeah.
can hear it.
Surprised they're not trying to eat them. Like, had to keep up from Winger for the longest time.
You'll be able to find some topaz, emerald, opal.
Ooh, I'll take a big opal ring
Okay.
to go with my moonstone, as that will be a necklace at some point in time.
A lot of the cuts are based in triangles. They seem to like, triangle facets, but this one is more rounded.
Thank you. I don't like sharp lines to my jewels.
Well, you're in luck.
And then the clothiers, what kind of clothing options do we have available?
Well,
I
Baldur's
figured
Gate is relatively northern, so there's not anything. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say not anything. There's not much in the way of like very scantily clad items, other than if you're looking for something like lingerie. But you're not going to find like Princess Jasmine's outfit if that's what you're.
I mean, that's fair.
That's what we're talking about.
That's fair. But
I mean, all sorts of different styles from the region.
Buddy.
You can find anything from practical traveling clothes,
Hey.
good boots, cloaks, even some leathers here and there to very fine dress from several different regions, from Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter,
Okay.
lots of places in the region. Even some things from way further down the coast.
I will grab a new pair of boots and a cloak as well.
Sweet.
Just a question. Does this all come out of the National Bank of Jade?
Yes.
Okay. Also, I have a follow-up question that I just realized. You said at the end of last session that I was given a bunch of money, but you never told me how much. so that never got added to the code.
I think we did.
Who said?
Who put it in
You
the
like
bag?
the Annabelle
Yeah.
Terror
The
first
commander gave you money. Yeah, it was 200 gold ahead.
For each
For
of
she
us.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, then I didn't add that. Okay, so that's 1,000 more gold that I
Buddy.
should have.
Buddy, sit.
Okay, so that's 1,000.
you took all that, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay, so that would have been 1,695 gold. Okay, so then you just let me know what my bill is.
Does that include puppy or not include
Oh,
puppy?
does that include puppy?
Yes.
Okay, so then I should actually have 1,895 gold.
Yep.
Can I go to the armor people and the sword people? Do they want to buy things?
They'll
That's a
buy
good
as well as sell,
idea.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have 12 short swords.
Some Skyrim shit right here.
Right? We're about to buy out all of the fucking taverns and all
He's
of
trying to get to the shops
the
like
shops.
over encumbered.
On two.
So I open. This is gonna look real weird, but I'm gonna turn to B. I'm gonna lift up his shirt and I'm gonna open his chest and I'm just gonna start pulling short swords out and put them all in front of the person and be like, "How much?"
They're all a little used and scuffed up, but I'll give you 8 per. 8 gold.
I mean,
New
that's,
one
Alright.
runs you about 10.
it's better than what we have.
It's fine.
Any
Yeah,
gold.
fine.
Is this just an armor or is this an actual
said 9,
blacksmith?
yeah.
More of a buy and sell type, like they're supplied by someone.
Damn. Okay.
There are blacksmiths around though.
You
Okay.
said 9 gold.
8 per.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Good try.
I can't roll persuasion or anything. All right, fine. Be there.
You know, you're
can
not
try
gonna
it.
haggle? Girl, go for haggle.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You can try it.
I'm gonna roll something.
Persuasion, go for that haggle.
I rolled. Oh God, what's my persuasion? Not good. Persuasion. Oh, I have a +2. 17.
Mm. I said 8. But some of these are pretty good. I'll do 9.
Thank you very much. What is 9 times 12? Anybody?
I'm doing it. Hold on.
Um,
100,
Captain.
What was it?
108.
Whenever Tink is done hawking her wares, I would like to try and see a blacksmith, please.
No, I want to keep the dragon blade. And I'll keep the scimitar. No, I'm good. And then I want to look for a bookstore.
Okay. What's going on at the blacksmith there?
I'd like to see if they can repair the dagger.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you'll find one who's working away. I mean, it's a fine piece. I can probably do it. Might take me most of a day. You got time?
We've got time.
All right. Well, stick around. I'll be here.
Sounds great.
Work on it.
So if he's gonna take most of a day, I'm gonna also have the jeweler set my moonstones into a necklace.
All right.
Since we're gonna take the time.
Fair enough.
And if we're killing some time, Giz and Stu are gonna look for matching belt buckles.
Yes.
My God, yes!
Specifically, his is gonna be on a tiny leather ring, so it's nice and small, but it's gonna be the same buckle on both of ours.
Sounds great.
This is wonderful, and I endorse it wholeheartedly.
sure.
You were like, we're gonna stop where there's some stalls, and we're like, all right, let's fuck some shit up.
Okay.
Let's
It'll run you-
accessorize.
It'll run you
Logistical
3 gold
question.
for the novelty buckles.
3 gold.
Yay! Oh, cat.
But what do they
Like-
say?
What do they
What's
say?
on them?
Which ones did you pick?
I was kind of
It just
picturing
says
like
"burn,
the,
baby, burn" on both of them.
God, that's amazing.
I was gonna say maybe whip it out.
Whip it.
Feel good.
Just says burn it to the ground on it.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I immediately went Disco Inferno on that.
Yeah.
of it.
You ain't seen Giz dance yet.
Quick DM question.
Yo,
How much do 2 dead bodies that are mostly missing their blood weigh?
How much does blood weigh?
I mean, there's
Um,
2? How many?
Against that, because like if you know, just like
How many
offhand-
gallons are in a human body?
They were they human? One of them was they were both human, right?
I don't know.
Was one an elf?
no, they're both human.
Yeah.
Together, the 2 of them would probably be about 250.
Okay, thanks.
Krieg was a bigger guy,
5.
but
Okay, so
Kurzweil was not.
5 liters.
Oh, D&D.
The weight of bodies that are lacking blood.
Get yourself a group of friends that will sit down and figure out how much a body should weigh when it is mostly
So
made
that-
up.
Remember, Google
weighs-
this in incognito mode.
That
They're
weighs
watching.
about 11 pounds. So total, it would be less 22 pounds.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So about
welcome.
250. That's not too far off.
Mallory, I looked that up on your laptop.
So great when the FBI is after me, I know why.
We'll just show them this footage. It's taped, right?
It's fine.
Fine.
We'll be like, no wait, it was for a campaign.
Where?
Hold on,
It was
there was
for
reasons.
D&D.
It wasn't even me.
I can already picture somebody going, it was for D&D, and the FBI agent's just like, of course it was for D&D. Everything's for D&D.
You goddamn nerds.
What are you looking for at a bookstore?
It's spell books. So yeah.
Can I retcon with you for a second?
What up?
Tink.
Oh.
I just want Tink to know that I have been hardcore wanting to find a book or a spell scroll or something that's for Find Familiar. So that if you
Okay.
ever come across one, to nab it for me.
I think I will eventually learn that spell and I may be able to write you a scroll, but yes, I will look.
Okay. I just really want a pet friend because everybody else has had a friend.
Meanwhile, Jade literally is just following all of you around and handing you money as you ask for it.
Jay's
Like,
just
not-
like, here we go.
Anything,
go.
she's just like, okay, here, and here, and here.
Did you
I,
get
As
I
you-
try to
somebody
find a
at the
small
jewelers?
leather patch that says Team Jizz for Jade.
So like, yeah, probably spell scrolls.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
It's the back is going to be in a dark black and the lettering in a slightly darker black.
Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
That's awesome.
my whole soul is so happy right now.
As you're
And then I flip my belt buckle over and the reverse side says Team Jizz.
Heck yeah.
All up in your face.
Woo!
as you're doling out money, a couple times you notice a young kind of urchin boy. Pointed ears, might be some kind of elf or half elf. Watching from a comfortable distance.
Watching me.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of working his hands a little bit. Like he's got a coin that he's rolling.
He is also with us, by the way. Just guarding the group.
You'll notice him, and
He's
as
never
you
more
do,
than
he
10 feet from
sees
me.
you and turns
Uh-huh.
away into the crowd.
I would like to like go basically around in a path that would force him to run into me on the other side.
Okay. easily done enough. There's a crowd that you can make that work with.
Cool. And so when he bumps into me, obviously, I'm
Don't steal from the poor child.
I'm not gonna steal from the poor child. I'm gonna teach the poor child a lesson.
By stealing.
Yeah, pretty much. I am
Stealing
gonna
only works if you're good at it.
Look, yeah, duh. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder so he can't run away. Is there a reason that you've decided to watch me from afar and then sprint when you meet my eyes?
Sprint, just looked away. I saw you had money.
You looked away and ran.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask again, but why did you run?
Because you saw me.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not invisible or anything. The whole world can see you.
Yeah, but I was looking real suspicious at that gold.
I mean, you absolutely were. Don't think I didn't clock it. But I, started out like you once.
Is this a thing where you say, don't do that, you dummy, and cuff me in the head and then give me like 30 gold? Is that gonna happen? Oh,
no,
damn.
It's absolutely not. But what will happen?
At least give him at least a gold piece.
Look, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna teach you how to do what you need to do. Now, I'm not saying I endorse taking things that don't belong to you, and as far as you know, I obviously don't do that. I'm an upstanding citizen who earned all this money in right and legal ways. But
You hear bullshit from Yiz across the way.
I understand that the world is not always kind, and that there are some times that you have to do what you must in order to survive. So, watch and learn.
No.
And if you do well, we'll see what happens. And I am going to just pick anyone in the crowd and just do like a very basic pickpocket to just like show this kid that it's not that hard as long as you're sneaky.
Okay. Go ahead and just give me a roll. Sleight of hand, of course.
Cool. Let me see what I add to that again. It's something stupidly high. Yeah, 7. That in total will be a 21.
Yeah, you'll manage to lift a little bit of gold off of somebody, no question.
Cool. I'm gonna give that gold to him. As well as I'm gonna give him like an extra 10 of mine. And just like close it in his hand very discreetly so nobody around us can just clock me giving this random child a lot of money. All you have to do is make sure that if people do see you, you just look like another face in the crowd. There is an opportunity that comes with being someone who does not look significant in a lot of ways. And I'm gonna point across the way to Via and say, you see that fire genasi?
Yup.
She's stunning. She is someone who cannot be missed when she is in a room. And while that is amazing for what she does, it would not be amazing for someone like me.
But you're a cat, though.
I'm a black cat. I'm the color of shadow. Get a grip. If you have to be seen, you look commonplace. And if you can be like me, and you can be not seen by sticking to environmental you know, helpful moments and places like Shadow or Nightfall, then you do. You take what the universe has given you and you work with it. Because the universe is not always kind.
Okay, makes sense.
So
Thanks.
I am not encouraging you to steal things or, you know, what have you. I don't know what all you get into, and quite frankly, I don't care to know. But if you're going to do something, do it well. Don't just blatantly stare at people. If you're going to stare discreetly, like over your shoulder or something, pretend you're reading a book.
Okay.
I was waiting for, I don't know how to read.
He might be too embarrassed to admit that.
Can I roll it to see if this
But
kid
I
can
don't
read?
know how to read. I'm illiterate.
I'm not saying you have to actually read anything. I'm just saying you need to,
Oh,
to hold
okay.
up something that you know
Oh,
has
thank
words
God.
on it. Just hold it up in front of your face. So it looks like you're reading something. You can at least know something is covered in words or even pictures for all I care. It doesn't really matter. And just put it up in front of your face and peer right over the top of the head. Everyone will think your eyesight goes to the page when your eyesight in actuality goes towards your target.
Oh, that's good.
Did you give him what you stole?
I gave him what I stole and I gave him 10 extra.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to come up behind him while you both were talking. And I was going to pull out a gold piece and say, you really should listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. And then go about my way.
Right on. Kid's like, well, thanks. I'm gonna go get a bowl of stew.
What's your name?
Yeah. Jet.
Jet?
Jed?
Jet.
Jet.
Like Jet.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That is wonderful. I like that. Jet,
Oh.
I'll be looking for a while. I'm out here on business. So if you need me, I'm a black cat. I'm sure you'll see me.
Only take from those who look like they can spare it, though.
Yes, only take from, you know, people who can lose. And when you can, give pack to people that need it.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Go get some food.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to slip a dagger, probably not very well, but into his like back pocket in case he needs to cut purse strings. So he doesn't have to try and just yank it off someone's belt. I'm gonna put the little dagger in his back pocket and send him on his way.
Roll a
I'm
sleight of
just gonna look at Via and go, bless your heart. It
If
was
you
very
fail
nice.
sleight of hand, you just grab his ass.
Oh my God, it's a child!
like trying to like a dagger.
You missed. You stabbed him.
I rolled a 15.
Stabbed him!
I wasn't trying to hide it from him. I'm just like
Oh,
sticking
I
it
knew
in
you
his
weren't.
pocket.
No, I knew you weren't.
Oh God.
My
Very-
headset
very
died there. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're just killing children.
Apparently I'm molesting children if I fail a
Good
sleight
Lord.
of hand check.
No, don't kill them.
One guess on who at this table said that.
And then it turned into killing them, so, you know, it's fine.
You're
Just
taking like sticking it in his back. I don't know.
Oh,
Love it.
That's my new buddy. I'm gonna help that kid out while we're here.
So as
Chet
far
or Jet with a J.
Jet, as in Jet Black.
I would never do the dishonor of giving an NPC the name Chet.
No, I thought you said
No
God,
offense
no.
to any
Jed.
Chets in the audience.
I thought you said Jed, and I was about to lose my shit because
I was thinking about it.
the current D20 season right now, they're all trying to. A couple of them are trying to get their GEDs, but they've just decided to call it the Jed or the Ged, if you will. And I was about to lose my fucking shit if his name was Jed, and I was like, oh my god,
That's amazing.
we've crossed over.
God.
I found the Jed. I got the Jed.
As far as scrolls go, you can find a few. Is there anything you're looking for specifically?
I am looking for find familiar, or invisibility, or oh, I don't remember the other skills that I got on.
I think I have invisibility. Maybe, hold on. I
And
do. I have invisibility if you need it.
no, but I can learn it.
That's fair.
If it's written, I can learn it.
Oh no,
Who
no,
knows?
Cora's green. What happened? Did we lose Cora?
I bet.
I fixed
So, like-
it. I fixed it.
Cora green.
I'll fix it.
Thank you.
I gotta find you first. Keep going. We're good.
Yeah.
There you are.
Or anything fun.
Anything fun that leaves so much room for
I know.
interpretation.
Hey, there I am. Cool.
Got you.
It's a
My
Cora.
low bat thing popped up, and then
Oh no.
Fucked it.
Sorry, I'm muted.
No, you're good.
Scrolls are gonna, so they're available. You can probably find at least a couple of those. They're gonna be pretty costly.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like how cost?
We have so many platinum.
Yeah. I have over 2,000 gold.
Baby.
That includes nothing else.
Yeah, shadows laying across all my cards and one of my notebooks in front of
Bronte
it. Oh,
beside
that's
my dice box.
He's trying to eat my cheese wrappers.
It's a Bronte book really like plastic.
They love plastic. This is why I don't buy them toys. Mom buys them toys.
Yeah. They really love those catnip balls though.
They do. They like the catnip balls.
I got a catnip mouse. They sold them at Walmart.
Oh God,
Oh.
girl. You want to watch a really fun time? Just get the catnip in like the bottle and just spread it on the ground and like just watch her roll around in it.
oh,
You would get high on catnip. Yeah.
you're like, guys, man, it's nuts.
It's the best.
Their eyes are like.
They get crazy eyes and then they just run.
Yeah, her eyes get so big.
Yeah.
Just a question. I know that we're still doing the
Looking at the scrolls. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
you're
didn't mean to send you
You're
a shop.
No, you're good, girl.
yeah, you're good. I just after that want to look for one thing for myself. That's it.
Cora, do you need anything?
I rolled a dirty 20 like ages ago to look for food, but I was looking for.
We have plenty of food.
Yeah, we have a lot of food.
I'm looking for something specific though.
Okay, that's fair.
What are you looking
Not,
for?
not important now.
I
'Cause
mean,
you can
we are
find a
looking-
lot of different stuff here.
Yeah.
I don't know, really just like a variety or whatever that like I was looking to see like what they are good at making there. Like maybe I'd ask around too to see if like what's the delicacy here, like what do people come here to get?
Honestly, right here, they're big on catfish.
Mm. Okay.
All kinds of fried and spiced catfish. They have lots of access to spices because it's on a big trade road, and they've got lots of access to big ass catfish
I'm
at
going
Now,
the
there.
bottom of the river that they just like net trawl.
You're a
I told
catfish.
I'm just like no.
I'm gonna get enough like for me, of course, but I think also like just thinking in the people in my group, trying to think of who would like fish. Like Jade definitely comes to mind.
Yes, please.
So I might get some.
I grew up on the water. You don't know that though. Never mind.
And I just want like 2 of like the biggest, like plumpest ones they have.
Yeah, you can get some mighty fine fish fillets.
Boom. That's all I wanted. Just
With
I
all
just-
kinds of exotic spices.
yes.
I just want to know if I can have anything fun and fighty.
Go look at the weapons.
Yeah, can I do?
I just saw the short sword people will probably give you a good deal.
That's fair.
Did we find any? Did we decide against scrolls?
Oh shit! No,
They're
he's
cost-
looking them up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shit.
So, a scroll for invisibility is probably going to run you about 500 gold.
Yeah.
It's like 100 at a level or something.
Yeah, but platinum is what? 1,000 gold.
100.
Platinum's only 100
One
gold.
platinum is 10 gold.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
it's 10 gold. Okay,
Yep.
This.
It goes up in increments of 10.
that's fair.
I don't know why my light is so washed out right now. Oh well.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Get you a ring light. It makes you look real nice.
Yeah.
I should. I saw one
Mine
at
is
the
on the
Ledger
warm
for like
side.
$40.
You can get an even cheaper
Until
one
you
on
wear glasses.
Amazon for like
Oh.
$20, and it works
Mine
just
was
as
20.
well.
This was a kit. It had a tripod and a mic as well.
So does
Oh,
mine,
nice.
mine doesn't have a mic, but it has a tripod and a thing to put my phone on, and one of those handy dandy remotes. I have like 7 of
Nice.
these.
I think
First
you
of all,
ended up with one of the same that's almost like mine, only yours is the Squoval.
Yes, mine is a global version,
Instead
and
of
it
a
folds in
round.
half to travel.
Brilliant. I'll look into that.
Travel all the time.
But in theory, if we got the invisibility spell, I could imbue it into a ring. Yeah, like I could make an invisibility ring.
That'd be fancy.
I believe you could.
I bought a fancy ring.
I don't know if you could do that yet, but I think you can.
Okay.
I think anyone can make a magic item. Yeah, that's why I was
right.
asking you for clarification earlier in the campaign about making magic items.
Yes,
That's a good
you are
choice.
correct.
Good choice.
So I'm telling the group it would be $500, but I could make us a ring of invisibility. So,
I'm fine with that. I have the invisibility spell.
You
Same.
do what you want. I am the National Bank of Jade.
can I have an invisibility spell?
Go for it.
Go for, yeah, do what you want.
You haven't bought anything else. You just sold a bunch of short swords.
One spell, please.
We'll get it tied in like a
A pretty
like an
little green-
iridescent ribbon. Like it looks
Ooh.
white at first, but when light hits it,
He's fancy.
it's like
Can I have the
Yeah.
ribbon?
I was going to tie it in my horn.
Okay, tie it on your horns. That's important. All of my jewelry is iridescent, so you're fine.
Oh,
No, you're
All
fine.
right.
You're fine. No, you're
you
fine.
have enough, and I
It'll-
could tie.
It'll make you look beautiful. It'll make you look beautiful. You wear it.
Cool.
love it. So you're looking for a weapon?
Yes, please.
What you looking for?
Anything that's very hitty.
What?
Hitty?
Like I want to hit things. I want to cause damage.
Well, most weapons do that. That's kind of the
Cool.
qualifying factor.
You want to see
okay,
if you can
next.
get your chain and your hook sharpened up and Shiny.
Fancy. I mainly just want anything that will, and I mean, obviously this is more to you than it is to anybody at the shop, because this wouldn't make sense. I want a dex-based weapon that I would have proficiency in, preferably.
That's most of them as a rogue.
Isn't the
let's
rapier a dex weapon?
It
Yeah,
is.
but I have one, but I would like a better one. You know what I mean?
Like a quarterstaff?
Whatever would hit the best. I'm not
What are you
that
proficient? What is it?
A
The goal-
dex-based weapon.
hit things.
Dex.
Break people.
What
There's
about a
the whip.
sickle? I have a whip.
You do have a whip.
I haven't used
I
it yet.
have a flail you could have.
A what?
I have a flail. I was going to use it to torture people, but you guys are really good at it.
We just murdered them.
I think
My favorite compliment I've ever got.
Am I wrong? Is there a sickle as a weapon?
There is.
There is, yeah.
Is
It's a
it-
1d4 slashing.
Oh, I can do
Is it
better.
a dex based or is it a strength based?
Strength.
Ah.
About right now is my rapier, but I just didn't know if there was something.
Scimitar is strength based, right?
It's finesse. It's either.
Oh, you have a scimitar, right?
I do not have a scimitar.
I thought you took a scimitar and I took a scimitar when we got them. Okay, well take my scimitar.
Hold on.
You can have my
You should
scimitar
have
then.
one because I
Yeah,
also
I don't have a scimitar.
can have mine. It's in the bag. Here.
Okay, I guess I don't need
So you
it.
have a scimitar.
Can I have studded
Here.
leather? Do they have that here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I'd rather, because that would add something to my AC, right? Because I just have regular leather armor.
Let's see.
Oh
Is it-
shit! I can increase my AC. I'm
Yeah,
so glad you fucking said that. Cause I just have regular leather armor.
Yeah, it would bump it up by 1.
Cool, I'll do that.
May I
Studded is
also
12 plus your dex.
May I also do that?
My what plus my dex?
Studded leather, your AC is 12 plus your dex modifier.
Oh. That's lower than what I currently
That's still
have.
what I've got, though.
What do you have? 17 right now?
Yeah, I have 17 right now.
I have 13.
Something else must have done it then. No, you don't have any other magic items
No?
yet.
Leather is 11 plus your dex, and studded leather is 12 plus your dex.
I thought yours was 16.
No, mine's 7.
I think you might have made
Mine's 16.
I have, no, there's something I've got that gives me a +1 to AC.
Is there?
Does it have something to do with your rogue shit?
I think it has to do with my rogue stuff.
Maybe.
Either that or maybe it's my tabaxi stuff.
Oh, I think it might be a tabaxi thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I would have 18 if I took studded then.
Let me double check that.
I may have done this wrong the whole time, and if I did, I apologize.
Do you want to give Mal your scimitar, or do you want me to give her mine?
Do you have one that you're not using?
Yeah, it's just in the bag.
Yeah, I just give her that one.
Okay, yeah.
Because the scimitar will do a little bit more damage than my rapier, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look
So-
up the stats for it later. I'm not planning on using it tonight, obviously. But
No, there's nothing that tabaxi gives you an AC increase for.
I've got it. How did I get 17 then? There's a very good chance I just did.
A scimitar is 1d6 slashing.
Yep.
Finesse light weapon.
Oh, do I have proficiency because I have proficient in that type of armor?
It's a martial melee. Is
Nope.
it?
Proficiency
Can you use
doesn't apply to AC.
Is it not?
Yeah, rogues can use martial.
Okay, good.
Then what's the point of having proficiency in an armor?
It allows you to use it without
Oh,
botching it.
okay. Well, then that's not it. I don't know. I'll look at it this week and figure out what I did.
Okay. We'll figure that out.
And Kylie, your rapier is actually stronger than the scimitar.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It feels literally. There's just nothing here that'll help Jade. This is fine. I'm just.
Is
I'm
there
good.
anything fancy you want? Because you like gemstones.
And I do like gemstones. They're really pretty. That's what I picked for her obsession. Yeah, can I just have a pretty gemstone?
I
thing?
got a fancy ring. They have more.
Yeah, you did. Do they have a green one?
Yeah,
They
there's,
did. They have an emerald.
I want it. I'll take it. Yes, please.
Yes, there's what am I thinking of? The shape. Jeez.
An emerald cut.
Well, doesn't that just refer to a cut emerald? What's an emerald cut?
An emerald cut is like the square with the like slanted
Like the-
sides.
Yeah.
That shows you what I know. Yes.
I got you. Good thing she picked out her ring, huh?
Yup.
I'm kidding. I love you.
I realized I have 4 more scimitars. Does anybody want one or
I knew we got a bunch of scimitars at some point because I remember I grabbed one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got a bunch more. Anybody?
Okay.
Anybody want a sword?
Cora's taking one.
Cora, take a yeah.
Thanks. Can I have another one?
Yeah, take
Cool.
2.
Can I have another
Nice.
one? Can I have another one?
And you
Thank
get
Can I have another one?
Smart.
Scimitars.
All right, I'm down to 2.
Okay. Ready to leave the crossing behind?
Did I get my dagger and my necklace?
Yeah, you can get those back after a
Sweet.
few hours.
How much does this cost the National Bank of Jade?
A necklace, putting it in a setting wouldn't cost more than about 20 gold.
I need like everything that everybody bought. You gave me prices for nothing.
We did get 500. No, Tink, you took that out of your own gold, right? Or did you take it out
Well,
of the bank?
So it's I sold swords and then I bought a scroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So whatever that evens out to.
I
you
bought,
I added your your short sword sales into my bank.
all right, so
I just need everyday subtraction.
500 out for me.
I had a ring, a mounting of a necklace, and a fixing of my dagger.
Spent
What
6
does that
gold.
cost? I need numbers. I don't
I don't know.
6
He's
gold for
coming
me.
up with that.
Oh, okay. I
That
just
would have
have
been 40 to fix it. Since the thing's made of ivory, he had to resort to some exotic method.
Okay. So that's 60. And then how much was my ring?
That would have been 50.
So 110 for
130.
me. 130.
Wait, I said 20 for something else.
You said
didn't I?
20 and 60. Oh, that's 80. You're right. You're right.
Oh, I thought you said 20. No, he said 20 and 40, which added the 60. 60 plus 50 is 110.
Yeah, okay. So 110.
Right.
110 plus 500 plus how much was
Six.
the ring?
It would have been the same as whatever mine was. So
Well, I don't remember what he just said to you. 50, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 610 plus 50 is 660. Chorus stuff next, please.
I think I want to retcon and get like 5 of the fish, and that's really all I wanted.
That'd be 5 gold pieces.
Wonderful.
Per fish
five
or
It's real damn good fish, all right?
like I'm not complaining. I am asking to make sure I do the math right. 5 per fish.
5 total.
5
Oh.
total.
1 gold piece.
Okay. 615.
And then 6 for gifts.
6 for me.
6 gold.
Yeah, for the belt buckles.
671.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I'll
We
take
did a pretty good job, guys.
it. 671.
Random question.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get weird again. With my 23 earlier, do I see any pigsties or pig stalls?
Probably not. There's not much livestock kept on the bridge.
All right. It was just an idea for the bodies. All right. We'll keep
Oh, okay. I got you, girl.
Okay.
I got
I got you.
As
They
follows.
keep everything of this thing.
I
I
got
ate
you.
the fucking bones too.
True.
Is there no way for any of us to fit between the houses or the buildings?
Like
It's
this
not right. We'll
town,
keep
I'm
going
just
towards
tall.
the civilization.
They're pretty much built like right onto each other. Think of like an old, like, have you ever seen the bridges in Florence, spanning the
Yes.
river there?
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
that.
question. The blacksmith, does he have access to the edge of the bridge from the back of his stall?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
I really don't want to dump the bodies in the middle of people in case people find
Yeah,
them.
help
No,
stealth roll.
it's okay. I've already given him money. I'm gonna grab a platinum piece from Jade, so that's 10 gold.
Cool. I'm just
gonna-
taking that out of the platinum when you
I'm
say
gonna toss it to him, and I'm gonna ask him if he'd step out of his stall for just a moment, so we could dispose of something in the river without people around. I'll even roll a persuasion.
Yeah, please do.
I rolled an 18 plus 8, so that's
20.
26.
Yeah, 26.
I mean, all right. You can do that. We're not at the water level, so and there's boats down there. Somebody might see it.
Kerplunk, it's fine.
It's not. I'm all right. It's cool. They're
That's fine.
safe. They're fine. No, we're good.
And they're gonna come back and question him. They're like, a couple dead bodies fell from your shop. You got any
It's
more?
all right. No, we're good. We're good.
Wait. Before they do that, I yell out, "Hey, look over there!" to get them to turn around. Problem solved.
Everyone's gonna at.
I'm gonna. Can I
Having
take a
mass
peek over
suggestion.
the edge and see how many people are down there?
Yeah, you can look. Won't make you roll for it even.
Oh,
You're probably only about 40 or 50 feet off the water, but there are a few fishing boats up and down near the bridge because fish tend to congregate near the
and
stonework
it is
that creates kind of
daylight
eddies in
right
the
now,
river.
right?
Yeah, it's definitely daylight.
Be a big splash.
It's like early
I'm gonna
afternoon.
be like, let's keep going. They're somewhere in the woods. It's fine. We will feed an animal. It's fine. Let's go.
All right. Keep the platinum. Have a nice day.
I will
Thank
air
you.
out the bag a little, like air his chest out.
Oh God. Take it easy. Don't get yourself into trouble.
All right.
At the deal of a lifetime. Here's the plan. Never mind. And then we walk away.
So over the rest of the day's travel, the road is still fairly busy. There are some branches off from other places up and down the coast that lead to Worms Crossing. But as you continue south toward, it is south toward Candlekeep, things thin out a bit. It's not so crowded on the road, but you do occasionally pass mostly farmers carrying goods in their own wagons, or maybe some kind of merchants. Typically people giving you a good berth as you do the same, just to make sure people can get around. It's mostly uneventful for that first day. And as you settle down to make camp for the evening, Rhea give you a little taste of the Hellrider story as she feels more fit to talk about it now that things with Krieg have been resolved in a terrible way. So just sitting around the fire, she'll tell you about the deal. It was over a century past that the Great Troubles began. Fiends roamed the lands to the north and the west of Elturel. Fields were despoiled, livestock slaughtered, homes razed, people dragged off to a terrible and unknowable fate. The city's cavalry rode across the land, striking down fiends wherever they found them and suffering fearful losses. But it was never enough. For every fiend they destroyed, it seemed as though 2 more appeared elsewhere. The ruler of Elturel at the time, the High Rider, asked his people to pray to the gods for aid, and to everyone's astonishment, an angel entered the city the next day. Her name was Zeriel, which means companion of light. The prayers of the city had been heard, and help had come. Zeriel located the gate through which the fiends were entering the natural world on the fields, what called the Fields of the Dead, west of the city. And she declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the host of devils amassing there and striking a blow against the forces of darkness. And the High Riders sent out the riders, numbering in the thousands, with Zeriel at their head, who rode a golden mastodon. And with a great cry, she charged through the gate with her army. And the legions of Avernus trembled and buckled, but didn't crumble. Zeriel was defeated, and remnants of her army returned. They were overcome with grief at the loss of their general, but confident at least that the lords of the hells would think twice about threatening Elturel again. And there were celebrations to honor her cavalry. It became tradition, and they became known as the Hell Riders. But I was trying to join into, didn't realize that their leader would sell their soul out to devils again. Fool me, I guess.
Well, when you call them Hell Riders, what the fuck do you expect?
Well, as we found out, Zeriel was a fallen celestial.
Yeah,
So
now we know.
She once was an angel, but she had fallen to become a devil.
I guess we'd all assume they had killed her, but this name coming up, I mean, it can't be anyone else.
Yes, she either died there and was corrupted, or they pulled her over to the other side.
So she had a hand in taking Elturel to hell.
Don't know what to make of it.
Honestly, I don't either.
Sounds like she might know how to get the city back, though, in which case we'll have to confront her at some point.
That is
Or I
true.
will.
And we will help you.
Don't know how to get there.
We'll get there eventually. We need to find out some more information, and we'll go from there. Just know that nothing is impossible. You just have to find the right way to go about it.
Hopefully it's not too late. Maybe by now even everybody there is already dead. Who knows?
They may be or they may not. But it's worth a try.
Hope so. About all we can do now is sleep and get back on the road, I suppose.
Should we take watches?
I do have a proposition because B and Frank do not have to sleep, so we could just sleep 8 hours and leave them on guard.
Okay.
The watch machines. Love it.
So if we please sleep close together around the fire and press the digitation, we have a fire. And we will put B on one side and Frank on the other, and they will patrol.
Works for me.
That'll work. Let's see. That was so caught.
You're a camera.
Nice. They will keep you safe and sound through the night.
Oh my
You
god,
don't
we
even
got
stir.
2 long
Oh, good.
rests in one game.
In one session.
One
Holy
game.
crap.
We're finally outside of that fucking house.
I think we earned it. Yeah.
Yeah,
we earned the 2 long rests.
They needed to sleep.
Man, I wish I would have
Also,
known.
I hope you guys watch this back because I found a sound called Woodland Campsite and I feel really happy about it.
I promise you I will watch it back if only to find.
Shout out to Tabletop Audio. You guys are fucking awesome.
We love you. And also, we're going to use all of your stuff in the new campaign we're going to announce soon. Shameless plug in our own show.
Can I make sure that Frank and B are at least 16 feet apart at all times?
Yeah.
I don't want any radius 15 feet spells hitting both of them.
All right, we have actually run 3 hours tonight. Would we like to end it at our waking up after a long sleep?
We
Please.
should probably
Probably
do
best
that.
for everyone.
Okay, let me.
I had more planned, but this is a good stopping point.
Do we wake up level 5?
No.
What was that?
It's coming.
What was that
Depending
even
on-
fucking worth? What was that even worth? God damn it. All right. Thank you for joining us again. We are Homebrews and Homebodies. Like I said, we are working on our way to affiliate so we can give more to you and give you guys more interaction with us. Oh no! Oh no! What
One
happened?
at a time.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
No.
well,
I'm so
Tiffany's got to play Cora next time.
I don't know what happened.
Musical RPG.
I'm gonna
It's
fix it before we leave because this is gonna bother me. But like we said, we are 11 followers away from hitting affiliate. So if you are enjoying our stream, if you are enjoying this adventure, please hit follow. We would love to have you with us. Worst case scenario, it just tells you when we're live. You could choose to ignore it and not come enjoy with us. Or you can decide to come join the shenanigans. That is completely up to you. But we would love to have you with us. And the sooner we hit affiliate, the sooner we can get you more interaction with us. You can give donations so that we are able to get some more tech to keep things running for everyone.
Yay.
We can do donations that affect the campaign. You could give out rerolls to people. You could give out, rerolls to the DM. You could give out advantages or disadvantages. We can come up with a whole
Don't give
system.
rolls to the DM.
I
Don't
know.
do that.
I know, but we can come up with a whole system of ways that you can interact with our game and have a say in how things kind of go. But the closer we have to hit affiliate status before we're able to do any of that. So, like I said, if you are enjoying this, please, please, please give us a follow. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you for watching and keeping up with what we're doing. Again, feel free to hit that follow button. Let your friends know. Share on social media if you enjoy us. We try and share as much as we can. And we don't always, look at all the cats. We have so many cats. As I said that, Fitz just walked across my desk.
I don't see a Bronte in sight or I would join the
We
cat
have
party.
so many cats. But feel free to join us. Next week, we will not be necessarily doing another installment of Descent into Avernus. We may be doing a Candlekeep one-shot.
Or we may be doing something else.
But we will be
No, we
streaming
can't
next
talk
week.
about yet, but it may happen.
We will get there. But also, if you noticed the other day, Mal and I played Portal 2. We're going to kind of open that up to everybody that if they've got some free time and they want to stream a video game, that all of our cast has access to our Twitch stream. So everybody, if they've got the chance, they can stream some video games. If you have
If you
requests,
need an overlay, hit up your favorite artist at
Yeah.
your table.
if you have requests, hit us up. You can whisper us, you can tweet us, you can
Discord us.
Discord, Instagram. We've got all of it. I'm working on a Facebook page. which is for some reason harder than I thought it would be because it's mainly skewed for businesses, but I'm working on it.
You get to lay that one out. I won't touch
Yeah, I
that.
know that one's being complicated. But yeah, please feel free to come back and join us because, like we've said before, whether or not anyone's here, we're gonna be here. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing this whether anyone's watching or not. So we would love to have you with us, and you guys have as much fun as we're having. So thank
The
you
last
again.
teeny tiny thing before we go.
Yes.
Please be sure if you even like remotely kind of
Yeah, just
consider
roll the
us
dice.
as people, we all do things outside of this stream, like in other creative spaces, like theater, is Drew is in a like small indie film that'll be out pretty soon.
It premieres this weekend, and we'll have video on demand information coming very soon.
Heck
Which
yeah,
I'm
it-
super
Look
pumped
up
about.
Morbid Colors, directed by Matthew Peckman, and it's awesome.
He also
So-
plays in a band called The Tapestry.
Yes.
We all do a lot of different things.
I am
built
the
puppets,
creative
bitches.
director of a video game series where Kylie is one of the voice actors in it. We're
I did
all
the thing.
doing things, and yeah, we're doing the things, and it's wild. But if you are interested in any of that as well, feel free to connect with us on our personal social medias, or if you can't find our personal social medias, hit up the group one, and we'll point you in the right direction.
Also, I'm throwing my weight behind it. The level 5 until affiliate status.
Shut up! That's not nice.
Okay,
I'm
now
gonna create fucking 13 accounts right now. Fuck you,
We
Ryan.
need 11 more follows so we can hit level 5, so we can give so much more broken characters to just fuck up Ryan's world. All right.
And potentially upload some behind the scenes shit for you guys. So you
This
guys know
is-
what's happening behind the
Yeah.
curtain.
This is where we're at. We are begging you. Please let us be level 5 to fuck up Ryan's world.
How many more
I'm gonna
machines
counterspell
can
this
go,
bitch.
Ryan?
We need counterspell. We need invisibility. We
I
need
need sneak attack.
revivify. We need extra sneak attack. We need all of that just to make Ryan's world harder. So
I'm stoked for it.
If
Do it.
you want to make Ryan's life harder like the rest of us do, because it's super fun, hit that follow button.
Come at me.
But yes, thank you again for everyone who joined us, especially Diana. I want to give another shout out. Thank you for joining us before your
she's
cooking
a
stream.
wonderful person.
That
and I
meant
love
so
her.
much to both of us.
Yeah.
So thank you again.
She's still cooking dinner, I think. We auto-host Diana, so if you stick around, it should
Yeah,
start
it should.
Diana after this.
It should pop up. So yeah, so check out our channel. We do auto host a lot of other people we've kind of become friends with in the kind of TTRPG community. The DAT Network, Diana and Adam. Who else do we have?
Saving Throw Show.
Saving Throw. We have a handful of people while I wrangle cats. We have a handful of people that we now auto host. So if you are ever bored, check out our channel. There could be some really awesome people that you can watch through our channel. Give us a follow. It'll let you know when things are popping up. But yes, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. And
Yes.
we will
This is what my day become.
and we will see you all next week. All right. Bye.
Bye.